Welcome. Hey, Kusasi, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We're just getting settled here, so getting everything situated. So today's topic we're going to talk about is how to start affiliate marketing. So I know affiliate marketing can be really overwhelming, really stressful, and really just kind of there's a lot to it, a lot of complexities to it. But it doesn't have to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down on this live stream. We're going to break down affiliate marketing from beginner sense and really kind of step through. We have a ton of questions that we're gonna answer that were submitted, and we will just go through and answer any questions you guys might have in the chat. And hey, Sweetums, thank you for being here. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with, so what is affiliate marketing? So affiliate marketing is basically, to break it down as simple as possible, is there's a brand or a company, and they actually have a product or a service. It could be a physical product, could be software, could be that kind of thing. Um, and you basically get a special link, a unique referral link, a URL that you get per your individual name, and you get that and you promote whatever the product is, and then you can get a commission from the company. So basically, a commission or a cut. So basically, like a sale. So let's just say, for example, that um, let's say maybe the company that you're signing up for is um, something about like a sports, like sports related something. So basically, if you wanted to promote a maybe like a football program, or hey Chromiomi, hey Kumo, if you wanted to promote a football program or some sort of sports, what you could do is we'll just say you go to like a sports authority or some kind of sporting goods like that, and you sign up for their affiliate program, and then what they'll do is they'll give you a special link. It's called a referral link or a referral URL. And if somebody clicks on that link, somebody outside of you or your family, if they click on that link, then and they make a purchase, then you can actually get a cut or a commission of whatever they purchase. So that's a really cool part about affiliate marketing, is that the options are really like endless, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be this crazy complex thing. So kind of wanted to just cover that, what affiliate marketing was, just as a high level. So the next question we're going to cover, kind of like in this intro, is how does affiliate marketing work? And we kind of talked about that a little bit, but basically, so what we're going to do is so talking about how affiliate marketing works. So when you get the link from the company, for whoever the company is or the brand, and then you send that out, and then somebody basically clicks it, and then you can go through and you get a commission if somebody buys. So for example, um, yep, Kusasi, I got you. So let's just say, for example, one of the big affiliate programs. I just saw Kusasi's question, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. So which are the big affiliate programs that we can join? So one of the big ones that I like to talk about, that's the easiest to kind of explain, is Amazon. So Amazon has their own affiliate marketing program. It's called Amazon Associates, and it's free to join. And the really cool thing about Amazon is, since everybody knows Amazon and everybody trusts Amazon, Amazon has millions and millions of products. So basically, what you can do is you can sign up for Amazon Associates. It's totally free. All you need is some sort of a website or a blog. If you don't have that, that's okay. Some sort of a social media presence, meaning, a TikTok account, an Instagram account, Facebook account, um, whatever else, on social media, YouTube, you can do it on YouTube. So you need to have some sort of an online platform or a presence, because you can't just sign up with nothing. So you need to have some sort of online presence in order to sign up. So once you have that, you're going to go through the steps of applying for the Amazon Associates. And when you go through and you apply, they're gonna have you list all of the different sites that you plan to promote your links on. So for example, if you do have a blog or a website, you can promote it on there. You can list your blog or your website, or you can list any number of your different social media accounts. So those all count. Those are all valid. So I think one of the common misconception is that you absolutely need to have a blog or a website to do affiliate marketing, and that's just simply not true. So, which is nice because not everybody is a blog person, or they want to create articles and things like that. So, we'll actually go through, and that's a great question, Kusasi, because we're going to go through and we're going to do some kind of like a live, kind of I'll flip the screen here in a moment, and we can actually go through and we can see some of the different affiliate programs that you can join. But just kind of going with the theme of, explaining a little bit. So you have Amazon, which is one of the, if not the most popular ones. ClickBank is another one that you can join. There's one called Share a Sale. There's another one called like I already said ClickBank, Digistore24. That's another big one. So basically, it doesn't really matter which affiliate marketing platform or marketplace that you choose. It's really a matter of tailoring to your specific needs as far as what you're looking for. So what level of experience do you have as far as promoting like online products, that kind of thing. So I would say if I had to rank the ones like as far as like easy to hard, or as far as like the barrier to entry, I would definitely say Amazon is probably the easiest to join if you have no experience. Amazon Associates, and more up would probably be ClickBank and Digistore, only because those ones they don't have as many products, but the products are very like niche down. They're very specific, very more kind of like digital products, that kind of thing. So they really, I think you have to know what your target audience is in order to kind of dive into that and really have a sense of how you're going to market. So, okay, so we're going to kind of pivot here. So the main components, what are the main components of affiliate marketing? So, yep, sorry, Kimo. So, yes, so Digistore. So Digistore. Yep, Digistore. Yep, I think it's actually like Digistore 24, I think is the actual kind of URL. That one's also free. Some of these platforms, in addition to needing to have some sort of an online presence, you actually they're going to have to approve you. So they're not just going to allow you to promote any of their products. So that's kind of one of the catches, is you definitely have to do this on the up and up, and as honest as you possibly can, because um, some of these affiliate marketing programs will just reject your application. It doesn't cost anything to apply, but it's more along the lines of how are you set up in terms of, do you have your social media platforms? Do you have everything in line? Do you have a couple of posts on each platform, whatever you're thinking about actually promoting? So you really kind of have to get the foundation or the fundamentals set up before you actually go through and apply for these. And then the last part was, what is an affiliate link? So we kind of touched on that a little bit. So an affiliate link is the unique link, or the unique URL that a company or a brand gives you in order to promote their product. So it's directly tied to you, and attached to it is what's called a cookie. And basically, what a cookie is basically it's an encrypted part of the link that knows that URL is tied back to your username, whoever signs up. So that way they know who to give the commission to. So it's all about basically like tracking. So it's kind of part tracking, but also at the same time, it's they want to make sure that they give the proper commission to the proper person. Yeah. Yeah, I could break for cookies. I love cookies. I love that. I love cookies. I love that. That's awesome. So that is great. Okay, so we kind of went through the intro as far as the affiliate marketing, and kind of just a rough, like a super high level, just kind of like if you're starting out as a beginner. So okay, so the question is, how long does it take to get approved, and can you reapply if you don't get approved, and what reasons would they be for rejecting you? There's never too many questions. That's perfect. Okay, so I'll take it one step at a time. So how long does it take to get approved? So every platform is going to be slightly different. They all have their own kind of, I guess, criteria as far as how long they actually approve. So the reason I always recommend Amazon is because Amazon will approve you as long as you have a legitimate site or social media platform, Amazon will approve you immediately, like on the spot. Literally after you finish the application, you will get approved for Amazon Associates. The only caveat, and this one is kind of a stinger, but it's not a deal breaker, but um, you need to make a qualifying sale within the first 180 days, so 3 months. So what does that mean? That means that somebody who's not your friends, your family, or another Amazon associate needs to make basically a stranger needs to make a purchase, needs to click on your link, and then they need to make a purchase. And it doesn't matter what they buy, it's just whatever they purchase, they need to so somebody needs to click your link basically 3 times. And I don't think it can be the same person in terms of like qualifying sales. I think it has to come from a different person every time. So that's part one. So can you reapply if you don't get approved? And the answer is yes, absolutely. You can absolutely reapply if you don't get approved. Um, that's a cool part. So we're just kind of talking about Amazon in this moment, but yes, you can reapply really anytime. I don't know of any threshold. Obviously, if you get rejected, you don't want to reapply right away, like immediately, because they're going to say, well, we just rejected you because this and this and this. So why are you reapplying? You really have to kind of, if you do apply and either they reject you because you don't have the proper social media platform set up, or you don't have your URLs set up to where you're actually going to promote the products, um, then they'll probably reject you. But you can definitely apply again. So, and apply, you can apply right away, but I would highly recommend waiting until you kind of build up, you kind of build up a little bit of a, kind of a cushion as far as like whether it's Instagram, Pinterest posts, that kind of thing, pins, maybe Facebook posts on your group or your page, whatever it is, or YouTube videos, that kind of thing. So you want to build up a little category, a little catalog, a little catalog, catalog, so you have something to kind of go with. So you have a little bit of, hey, this is how I'm going to be promoting your product. So just to give them a little more reason to approve you. And the final part of that question is, what are the reasons would they have for rejecting you? So I see this a lot. And actually, that's funny you should mention that, QO, because I do have a video coming out here soon um, about the top 5 reasons why people get banned on Amazon Associates through their affiliate program. So I'll definitely touch on a couple of these really high level, but that video you definitely want to keep an eye out for and stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a regular long form video coming out on the channel. So the number one reason I would say people get banned from Amazon is spam. So they spam their links all over the place, and they just throw them in anything, throw them anywhere, and they just doesn't matter. They try to get everybody to click on their links. So spamming your links would be probably number one. Number two would be like cloaking or spoofing your link, or kind of like hiding the fact that um, it doesn't say Amazon, it doesn't direct to Amazon. So definitely, I would say you need to make sure that unfortunately, you can't use something like Bitly or like um, what's another one? Like any kind of link shortener, you can't use any of those. So Amazon has to see that the raw link is Amazon that goes to Amazon.com for your affiliate product. So, and then the third thing I would say, just as like a high level, is um, making sure that you have your appropriate list of where you're going to be promoting your products. So when you go through the application process for Amazon Associates, there actually is a section there that you can list all of your different. I'm going to have my blog, I'm going to have my YouTube social media, I'm going to have my Pinterest and so forth. So you have to list out the URL, like the link in there when you go to apply. So if you don't have those in there or you don't have them updated, then that's definitely a big red flag, because Amazon is not going to know where they're not going to know where you're promoting it from or to. So that's definitely something that is a big no-no as far as that goes. So sure, thanks, Kumo, really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that video. It's going to be a good one. So okay, so what is the bare minimum social media or following or online presence do you need in order to get approved? So I think there's no like kind of specific exact answer, but I would say it really depends on what your platform is. So for example, if you're on like a Pinterest or like Instagram where you do more of like a picture or video type post, I would say you need to make at least probably like, to be safe, probably like 20 to 30 high quality pins or posts on either Instagram or Pinterest. And then if you have a Facebook group, probably the same 20 or 30 like high quality, engaging posts on your Facebook page, on your business page, or however you want to set that up, just to show that you're actually, you have some foundation and there's some engagement and people are actually engaging with your online presence. So I would say probably 10 to, or sorry, like 20 to 30 high quality posts. Um, yep. So high quality to me means if you're doing a picture or a video on like a Pinterest or Instagram, you definitely want to have something that's really engaging, like not just a photo that's kind of blurry, that's taken from 2 feet, you know, like 2 feet to the side, and you're just kind of like having somebody kind of like look around, it's kind of blurry. You want to really make sure high quality means high quality images, high quality, like actual high quality images, high quality videos, um, really engaging like description and title. If that applies to the social media platform that you're posting on, you want to have engagement, meaning likes, you want comments on there, and you want people to actually like share if they can share whatever your posts are. And that I think shows Amazon, hey, this is legitimate. I mean, this is real. They're really taking this seriously, and we're going to trust them to promote our products. Um, Another example of high quality would mean you're bringing value and you're benefiting. So basically, not only are you like teaching somebody, or you're showing, sharing an experience, something that's more than like a couple lines of text. So you want to make sure that there's something that actually engages people or like draws people in. That way, they know, like Amazon or whoever the affiliate program knows, that they could trust you, and you're going to be a valuable partner with them in promoting the products. And it doesn't even have to be Amazon. It could be, ClickBank, Digistore. We talked about them. It could be somebody more obscure, like somebody like a Nike or like an Adidas that has an affiliate program, and their kind of criteria and their guidelines might be slightly different. But what you can do if you're not really sure what the criteria is to follow, the chances are that they're not going to spell it out like word for word what you need to get approved and to actually like stay in good standing with them. But I think a lot of that is just common sense. Um, Making sure that you have everything, all your ducks lined up, and making sure you're producing some kind of content and you're updating, what your posts and that kind of thing, and you're getting engagement. So, um, does that Chromium? Does that answer your question? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So there are. So I have two places. So I have two places that I recommend that I personally use to get high quality images, not only images but also videos. And we're talking like 4K videos for free, copyright free. There's no strings attached. The first one is unsplash.com. Sorry, my allergies are getting to me. So it's unsplash.com. So UNSPLASH. Unsplash.com is number one. That's the first site that I use almost every day. And the second one is pexels.com. So it's PEXELS.com. So both of those you can do video. You can grab video. You can download high quality images, literally like 4K, like super high res stuff. But in addition to that, if you're looking for some sort of B-roll or some sort of kind of like stock, thank you, Sweetums, I appreciate it. If you're looking for stock footage, um, stock video footage with no audio, or maybe if you're looking for audio, they also have free, um, like a huge library, both Pexels and Unsplash. Those are both great. Yep, those are both great resources, and I genuinely like. I don't ever like, definitely on this channel. I don't like to promote or talk about anything I don't actually use personally, because I wouldn't want it to come off as I wouldn't be able to give it an honest review, or I don't like recommending things I don't personally use. So I am on Pexels and on Splash literally almost every day. So I've never had any problems with any of them. Um, you can even go through and they have a little drop down menu and you can actually sort by the license. And just to make sure you're 100% in the clear, you can actually select the drop down and it'll actually say free. So there is an option, like every website. Unsplash does have a plus or like a premium kind of buy in kind of version, which gives you access to more and more and more files like videos and pictures and stuff. But the free version is more than enough. I've never had to pay for anything with Unsplash. And what I'll do actually is I will go from Unsplash over to Pexels and back and forth. Um, so if I can't find one on one, then I look for the other one. Um, so usually I can find between those two, I can find something that's really high quality. Oh, there's the third one. So the third one is so it's Pixabay. So it's Pixabay, and that's another one that I like to use. I believe I'm not 100% sure. Um, I think that one might be owned by CapCut. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't want to really say because I'm not sure exactly, but um, yeah, no. So they do have a section there, Chromie Homie, that does have copyright. But those are the more kind of, I think, um, that's for like Unsplash Plus, where you have to actually pay. But you can go through and you can filter on these images, and you can say, "Give me a free license," and that'll literally give you the free, commercial free, royalty free, copyright free. Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. Perfect. Thank you, Sweetums. Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. No copyrights. Um, I haven't had any problems. I've even gone as far as I've put images that I've gotten from these sites on blogs, on a blog and a website. I've put them on Pinterest, as my Pinterest pin, and I've worked it into different designs. I've never had any problem. Another thing you can think about doing, it's definitely optional, it's not mandatory, is when you download some of these pictures, there's always an option for you to like donate to the photographer or whoever it is, but that's not necessary. You don't have to donate in order to receive a license. It's more of just like kind of like a gesture of goodwill, like saying, "Hey, thank you, I appreciate your work. Here's a little donation." That's not necessary unless you see fit for yourself, if you want to do that for yourself. But it's definitely not necessary in any way, shape, or form. So, um, those are great, great questions. So I'm gonna pause here for a sec. Looks like we got about 22 people in here. Welcome everybody. Just wanted to say thank you for joining the live stream. We're talking about how to start affiliate marketing from the very, very beginning. So whether you have experience or not, this is gonna be a live stream for you to ask all questions, and we'll just have a good time. So. So yeah, you don't have to credit the photographer. Nope, you don't. And the reason that is because Unsplash and Pexels themselves have an agreement with the photographers, basically knowing, hey, this is the understanding that these images are going to get downloaded, images and videos are going to get downloaded. So I mean, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think the photographers and the content creators probably get some sort of a cut or some sort of a deal worked out with like Canva, not Canva, sorry, Unsplash and Pexels themselves. So that way you don't need to worry about crediting them because it's all free. It's all free for the consumer, for the content creator. So you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's the best part is that you can download it and you can be free and clear. You don't have to go to bed at night and think, I might get a lawsuit because I'm going to get a copyright infringement or something like that. Nope, you don't have to worry about any of that, which is a beautiful thing. And to be completely honest, I mean, if it kind of gives you more comfort, you're more than welcome to go and kind of explore. Sweetums put the links for these websites in there. They're all free, so um, you can go and explore and just kind of do your own digging and due diligence. But that's what I use. That's what I've been using for years and years. So it's not something I would be worried about. And I have used it. I have used it on um, commercial websites, business websites, and multiple different social media platforms in terms of like promoting a product or promoting some sort of a pin or an article, that kind of thing. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. So, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting my list here. Excuse me. Sure. Sure, Kusasi. So a niche is, I think that's also something that I think when you think about it, it kind of is presented as like something that's like really complex and something that, you need to take weeks and months to kind of figure out and really narrow down. And if you don't have it, you're not going to have success. You're going to be screwed, that kind of thing. So that's just simply not true. So the easiest way I can describe or explain how to pick a niche and what a niche is so think about a category or some sort of a thing that people like to do. So let's see. So if you go into like, for example, Amazon or something, you see all the list of categories for the product. So um, you know, a niche could be the outdoors. Do you like hiking, camping, fishing, hunting? You know, and so outdoors would be like the top, like the main level niche. Or if you wanted to go down and kind of niche, like sub niche and like get a little more detailed, you could do hiking, fishing, camping, um, backpacking. You could do outdoor cooking. That could be a niche. Cooking in itself, that could be a niche. Um, if you like cars, automotive could be like the top level niche. And then you could go down and you could say, I want to focus my content on Camaros or Mustangs, or maybe you're like super big into like electric vehicles. That's also a niche. So really anything you can think of, any topic that you enjoy talking about or that you have passion for and you really enjoy, um, to be honest, like that's your niche. So I think it's kind of made out to be a lot more complex than it is to try to figure out what your niche is. Um, and there's a lot of, I think, confusion to where could I just pick a couple different niches at first and then kind of try a couple different things out, throw it on the wall, see what sticks, that kind of thing. And I think there's definitely nothing wrong with that as far as wanting to make sure that, you know, you have a you have an idea of what you like, what you want to talk about. So you could absolutely start with a couple different niches if you wanted to, and just see what comes easy to you. So if you like talking about cars and you like baking or you like cooking and you also like camping, so maybe you either find a way to talk about those separately when you're posting on social media, or if you have an idea that you want to just say, okay, just gonna choose this one specific niche and then kind of go with that. So yeah, I think it's definitely something that you want to make sure that you're going to be happy and not necessarily just happy, but like you want to be excited about talking about it and something that you're not going to get burned out very easy when you talk about it because you want to have the energy up about it and talk about it. So, okay. So, are there niches that are more popular or profitable than others? And do I have to worry about competition within a niche? So, there definitely are more popular niches. That is definitely a thing. I think so the popular niches would be like a finance, kind of make money online. That's one that's really popular. Parenting parenting is really popular, like kind of family parenting unit, that anything that kind of revolves around that. And then the third one I would say would be like a health and wellness. So not just like fitness, but also like eating healthy, maybe dieting, weight loss, that kind of thing. Um, those are all kind of pieces of the puzzle that would kind of fit into specific niches. Um, and to be honest, I mean, I think profitable niche, I think, can be said for really any niche, and it really depends on how you as the individual, you kind of carve out your own um, little, I guess, alley, or your own little space. So I don't think there's such a thing as like a saturated niche, and I say that because we all know how big the internet is, and just how wide and how vast. I mean, there's billions and billions of people just like watching YouTube alone every day. So it's just a matter of, I think, if you find something that you like and you're really passionate about, but you want to try something that maybe you have a little more, I guess, this kind of leaning a little more to being more successful, then maybe you want to kind of choose a niche that's a little more broad in a sense. So as far as like parenting, maybe you stick with parenting or new parents, that kind of thing, versus drilling down and saying, well, I'm just going to focus on elementary school kids or elementary school parents, that kind of thing. So that would be kind of like a silo down for like kind of niching down a little bit. So do I have to worry about competition within a niche? I think there's always going to be competition, to be honest, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's healthy, and I definitely think there's always going to be the big players out there, meaning people that have the extra cash to spend, thousands or hundreds of thousands or whatever on ads every day or every week. And obviously, the people that have money like that, they're going to be able to reach a broader audience if you can throw more money to widen your net quicker. But that doesn't always mean that they're going to be more successful. A lot of that I think is like trial and error. So I wouldn't worry about competition. I think competition is definitely a good thing. And I would just say focus on carving out your own little piece or your own little slice of your niche, whatever that is for you, and bring your own personality, bring your own kind of your own energy, your own flair, your own like um, personality, kind of, your own self. Bring your own authentic self. And that's the best way that you can kind of carve through, what would be considered saturated or competition is to carve out a spot for yourself. So we don't have to do research to find the right niche. It just has to be a subject that appeals to you. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think when it comes to the niche itself, I don't think that I mean, you can absolutely do research and kind of dig in and kind of see, you know, it's just a matter of the problem is there's no guarantees if you choose a niche that you're going to make a ton of money right away just because you thought that you're choosing a profitable niche, but maybe your angle or the way that you're presenting it or what you're promoting or whoever the audience is isn't maybe connecting. So I think just because you think you choose a profitable niche doesn't mean you're going to exactly make a ton of money. So I think that's kind of maybe the takeaway. Um, Kusasi that I'm kind of trying to portray is like definitely, um, I think it's really subjective. So I mean, you can make any niche profitable, and it's really just a matter of how you kind of make it your own, and you carve out your own little piece, your own little slice. Um, Yeah, I agree. It just has to be a subject that appeals to you and you're willing to market on social media. So if you're enjoying it, yeah, if you're enjoying whatever niche you're talking about or making content, let's just say you're really big into like, knitting or crocheting or something just very simple or like, maybe books or something very like solitary or traditionally solitary. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's millions of people that love the same thing. So your your audience, your people, they will find you. You just got to keep producing content on whatever platform that you choose. Just stick with it and keep producing content. Okay, Chromeomi, do you have any ideas on how we can create content for affiliate marketing? Yeah, so I think um, at first you kind of want to decide what platform you're going to be on. So, and that's going to determine what kind of content I think you're going to produce. So, for example, let's say you want to promote your affiliate links on YouTube, for example. So obviously YouTube is a video platform. So you're going to have to start creating videos of yourself, or you can do it just your voice, faceless, that kind of thing, and be able to actually talk about something. So you can talk about a topic. You don't have to show your face on YouTube. Um, I would just start by, coming up with different ideas as far as like what are things that you enjoy talking about, or how would you explain something to somebody in your particular niche? So for example, if we go back to like baking or cooking, if you're like super into that and you can explain these are the best recipes for baking brownies, that kind of thing, or maybe not even recipes, but this is why I use this particular gear, this particular equipment to bake with. This is the mixer, and this is how you use it, and then maybe that could be one video, um, and really kind of break it down very simple. I mean, I think breaking down your content when you're creating it into like really bite-sized pieces, I think is definitely the best way to go. Um, and that's because there's a lot of just kind of like a lot of noise and stuff out there, and I think it's easy to kind of get lost in what people are always trying to sell you. But if you come across as genuine and you're really producing content, for example, on YouTube, and people are enjoying it, and they're like, you know what, I can connect with you. I think this is cool. I agree. We kind of have the same view on this, or you're relatable. That kind of thing. So that would kind of be my YouTube kind of pitch. So if you wanted to go over to like say Pinterest or like Instagram, which is more heavily traditionally photos, I would say in order to create content, you would definitely focus at first. You could find, I use Canva for graphic design. That's kind of the photo editor that I use. So a lot of these different, free graphic design programs, they all have a bunch of templates. So you can go through, and if you really don't know where to start, there's no problem at all, because you can just go on and you can just pull up a template and you can just go from there. So pull up any template that you like. As far as like, well, let's just say Pinterest. So Canva has Pinterest pin templates, and they also have Instagram templates. So if you really don't know where to start, or you want to get some ideas to kind of how to put things together, um, that's the best way to do is through a template. So if you wanted to create content, let's just say maybe you can go back to Unsplash and Pexels, like we talked about, and thank you, Sweetums. And you can go back there and you can actually get images and download them for free, and you can put them into your pins for Pinterest, and you can kind of create a design with some of the elements. Um, or what you can do is you can even do that same thing on Instagram. Excuse me. You can do the same thing on Instagram too. So you can create, a template, or you can download these high resolution images or videos that's totally free, and you can use that to your advantage, putting it into your template for Instagram. So I think there's definitely like there's no right way or no wrong way to like produce content or post content. But I would say like, you hear people talk about like consistency, and what does that exactly mean? And I think if you can find a schedule that works for you individually. So let's say, for example, with your busy life, you have everything going on. You have a family, don't have a family, you have a job, whatever it is, career. You have stuff going on, and you can commit yourself to posting, let's say maybe a Pinterest pin or a Facebook post or like an Instagram picture or post. If you can commit to that, doing maybe like 2 days a week or 3 days a week, and you can do that, and that's fine, and that's not like straining your already, your time. So I would say focus on that, and get, even if it's just once a week, like 1 day a week, if you can have some kind of consistency to where you're posting, and the algorithm for both, like for Pinterest and, or really any of them, Pinterest, Facebook, or Instagram, I think they just want to see like that you're active and you're kind of posting. It doesn't mean that consistency means that you're posting every single day, and then like within like a week or two you run out of ideas. I would say start with maybe like, if you can, 1 to 2 times a week, and post whatever that means. So kind of like going back on YouTube, maybe do a short, because it's not easy to post a long form video once a week for a lot of people, because there's a lot of things that go into it. But a short, is from 0 to 60 seconds. So maybe you could post some quick little update on that, and then that would be your consistency, is maybe doing a like post one short like a week, that kind of thing. Um, so I think that's definitely a way to get started, and maybe bringing it down, like kind of bringing some of the complexity down a little bit. Okay. I don't have much of a social media presence, just my personal accounts. How do I even begin getting traffic to my affiliate links? That's a great question. I get that asked a lot, to a certain extent in a roundabout way. And so if you don't have much of a social media presence, what I would say is, and if it's just on your personal accounts, that's no problem at all. Um, Really, to begin getting traffic, you have to really, post consistently, which is something that, we kind of just talked about. But also, if the platform you're on, if you can utilize like hashtags in order to get like with a keyword. So let's say, you're talking about affiliate marketing, that would be a hashtag. Maybe you could post on Facebook, LinkedIn, Nextdoor, that kind of thing. If you're on Instagram, I know Instagram uses hashtags. Um, Pinterest, I think they use tags or topics. So I would start by posting some of those like at the bottom of whatever your social media content is. That's a free way that you can get your content out there a little bit more. And the more that you actually post, the more consistent you are, the algorithm for the particular social media platform is going to it might be really slow. It might seem like it's taken forever, but it's going to slowly pick up on, who the people are coming and engaging into your thing. And it's going to, we can't forget, like, just in general, that these social media platforms, they're going to suggest once you get into the algorithm, um, the platform itself is going to start reaching out to different people like automatically and suggesting your content. So if you have kind of family and friends kind of building up your social media following for right now when you're starting out, um, the more engagement and the more like comments and content that you produce, um, the more the algorithm's going to see that, and they're going to start it'll start definitely pushing out your content. So if somebody were to like view your video, or click on your pin or view your Instagram post, even if they didn't do any engagement like it or comment or anything or share, that's still you automatically, now you'll be inserted into their algorithm. So you're going to start showing up a little bit more, and they're going to start seeing you, and then maybe they'll remember like, hey, I did like that content that they created. So um, that's kind of the best way. I think consistency, Chromium consistency is probably the best way to start building your social media presence or your audience. If you don't have any audience at all, or if your audience is really small, that's probably the best way to do it. Is to post consistently and post like real and authentic, and just try to post things that you enjoy. And if you're helping teach people something or spreading the word about something or sharing an experience, I think being real that it comes across is definitely being relatable. So that's something that sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for you to kind of build up that audience. And really, there's no magic pill or magic potion that you'll automatically be able to just kind of blow up your channel. That does happen, but it's super super rare, and it's not practical, and it's definitely not realistic. So especially for anyone who's just starting out. So that's definitely not good advice to think that you can just blow up overnight. Yep. So, how do you track your sales and your commissions? So, it really depends on what affiliate program you're using. So, every affiliate program does track automatically, it does track your sales, tracks your commissions. Some of them even track like where it's coming from. So, for example, I know on Amazon, Amazon Associates, they'll track through what's called a tracking ID. And basically, what you can do is, if, let's say, for example, you have a social media account with Pinterest that you're wanting to promote your affiliate links, and you have a YouTube channel, do you want to promote your affiliate links with both? And you can promote the same link with both if you want to do that. So in Amazon Associates, there's a way that you can set up tracking IDs, and you can specifically basically list a different. So you want to keep all of the affiliate IDs. They're all of the affiliate links. Let's just say that you're going to promote on Pinterest. You want to keep that separate. There's a way in Amazon Associates that you can set up a tracking ID and link it just to your Pinterest versus linking it just to your YouTube. So you basically have two different tracking IDs, and you would essentially, every time you wanted to promote a product, you'd have to go to Amazon and click get the link. But there's a little drop down that'll tell you basically which tracking ID you're going to be using. So, for example, if you want to just focus on Pinterest, make sure that your Pinterest tracking ID that you create, it's listed when you copy and paste the URL, and then if somebody buys, or if somebody clicks the link and they buy or they purchase something, then you'll know that all of that traffic came from Pinterest. So I'm going to stop for a quick second Does that make sense? I hope I'm not confusing you guys on like the tracking IDs. Um, hey, Sweetums, when you get a sec, can you please post a link for how to add tracking IDs for Amazon Associates in the chat, please? Yeah, so and every other so if you don't want to use Amazon, I know Digistore does the same thing. I'm not exactly sure like if you can have separate tracking IDs for Digistore, but I know that they definitely track as far as tracking your commissions. Thank you so much, Sweetums. They definitely track your commissions and they track other data such as, where it's coming from, where your links are coming from as far as like, countries and that kind of thing. They really want to get that data, the analytics coming from, who is actually clicking on these links. And it better serves the affiliate program too, because they know, okay, where are we getting the bulk of our traffic? Do we need to start promoting on their end to these different countries? So that's not something you really have to be concerned with. It's just more of, gathering data for them on the back end. So that's definitely something that is kind of a more, I wouldn't say necessarily like more of an advanced kind of feature kind of thing. But hey Rose, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping in. I've been searching for details like what you're providing for a long time. Thank you very much, Nusa. Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. It definitely means a lot. Thank you. So happy to have you here. Please ask any questions that you might have, and I'd be more than happy to answer anything. So yeah, anything that you have specific. So, and if you don't want to ask it here, you can always ask in a comment on any of the videos, and I'll get back to you definitely within like a day or two, for sure. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Oh, dang. I think I'm out of water. I'm going to step out for literally 2 seconds and let me go refill this water real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. My apologies. I did have to get some more water. That's so cool. Yeah, Rose, that's awesome. So, definitely. No, you're welcome. When I first started, like doing the affiliate marketing and stuff, it was, I don't know, within the last like 2 or 3 years. And I never felt, yep, got hydrated. Yeah, I know my voice is starting to like, it must be allergies or something. I don't know. It's starting to get like dry and stuff. Um, so when I started it was like 2.5 years ago, I, w- I think the big problem is like when you search on YouTube, and you're looking around, you're trying to find some kind of valuable information or you're trying to learn. A lot of the problem is like, I don't know. I feel like the people that you watch that's on there, they're like already successful, right? I mean, which isn't a bad thing, right? It's all good. But like, there's nobody that's kind of like down on, for me, there was nobody that was down on my level that was just starting out and just trying to figure this thing out. That wasn't a millionaire and they didn't have a bazillion dollars. And they weren't making like, even hundreds of dollars a month, that kind of thing. So I knew that I wanted to kind of go in here and as I was learning and gaining more experience, I wanted to actually like fill that void. So yeah, that's so true. That's so true, Kimo. excuse me, there is a lot of clickbait and showing off, yeah. And I don't know, like I don't really I don't know. I don't like that because I know that I always told myself that I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't if I don't like that, if I'm like, "Oh, this is annoying," or whatever, whatever your attitude is towards it. Um, I don't like that. I don't do that, and, it's super hypocritical to say that. So, yeah, no problem. You're welcome. So, seriously, Rose, if you have any questions, feel free to just, type in the chat and, anything at all. There's no silly, stupid questions. So, um, yeah, definitely like let us know for sure. So, and then Sweetums is one of the mods. So if you have any questions, anything at all about the channel, you can always reach out to her, ask her. And WMO, they're selling systems. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yep. You're right. I mean, a lot of them are like systems, courses, that kind of stuff. Sure. So when you hear like pay per click versus pay per sale, so this is it's kind of this so this is a particular affiliate kind of, I guess, like style. So and it's really like based on the actual affiliate marketplace that you're using. So I know that Amazon doesn't do this, um, but somebody like maybe like a ClickBank or like a Digistore. So pay per click basically means if there is a brand or a company and you're promoting their product, they will actually pay you a commission if you actually get clicks back. So basically, if you get clicks back, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's hard to like go off on the live, when my throat's like, but it was important for me to come on here and, talk to you guys. And, this is really important. So it's all good. I got some water here. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, So pay per click basically means the company or the brand will pay you a small commission if you get people to click. So kind of like how it sounds. So like if you get people to actually click on your link, they will actually pay. So they'll pay you. And I got to be honest, I haven't really kind of dove into that side of affiliate marketing, the pay per click, but the pay per sale is more kind of like what it sounds like. So if you were to make a sale, like a normal kind of sale on a normal product, digital or physical or whatever it may be, then that's kind of more the traditional sense of affiliate marketing that we think about. Um, so it's either getting paid like per click and or per sale. And sometimes this kind of gets wrapped into like not necessarily paid ads, but also like different types of traffic. So whether it's like organic traffic, which is totally free, or if somebody's running paid ads, those kind of run hand in hand. So that was good because I know a lot of people are wondering about the difference between that because I know you see it around. So so another big one that I get is how do I find affiliate programs to join? So sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'll come back to this one. Chromium, you're good. You're all good. Um, I was literally just finished saying it's all. Let me address yours first. Okay, no worries. It's all good. So how much money can I make with affiliate marketing, and how long does it take to start making money? I love these questions because I had the same I had the same questions when I started, and I still have the same questions. Honestly, like so, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to answer, and I promise I'm not gonna be like you know that stereotypical kind of like give you like a super vague answer, but I mean, kind of the truth is like you can really make as much money as as how much effort you put in as far as like how hard you're willing to work, how consistent you are, what products are you promoting? Are you promoting like kind of smaller ticket item products, like cheaper products? Are you promoting higher ticket items, so like more, hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars? um, then that threshold would kind of change depending on what you're promoting and who your target audience is. So it's kind of multi-layered. So there's not like unfortunately, there's not like one kind of blanket answer. Um, yeah, yeah, you're right. It is an important question. Yeah. How long does it take to start making money? So I got to be completely honest. So I started with Amazon Associates, and it was last, was it, what year are we in? 24. So it was like 2022. And I had a blog, an outdoor, I still have an outdoor blog. And I was doing like product reviews for like outdoor products. And so I put 10 blog posts on this blog, and then I applied for Amazon Associates. And honestly, within the first probably 2 or 3 weeks, I got 3 sales. I just happened to get 3 sales. Um, and the cool thing about that, and that's, there's no guarantee, but so for me, I started making money after what, 2 or 3 weeks. Granted, it wasn't consistent. Like, it wasn't like I was making money every day, but it was enough, honestly, to show me and to prove to me that it works, that affiliate marketing works. So how long does it take? It kind of goes back to that, how much effort and how much work are you willing to put in? And are you willing to grind and really just keep learning and educating yourself and really trying to find new avenues to tap into without being spammy? I think that's kind of the key thing is like you really don't want to be spammy because people can see through that nowadays, and nobody appreciates that. And not only that, but also that could be a huge red flag for the affiliate program, whoever you're with, to say, you know what, I don't like this. This doesn't seem right. I'm going to drop you from our program, that kind of thing. So, okay, Rose, how do you research a winning product to sell, and where do you sell them? So I think the first place that I would start, just super real quick, Rose. Have you had any experience with affiliate marketing? Like, have you tried affiliate marketing with like any specific platform yet? Um, and I promise this is gonna kind of lend in to how I respond to your question. Okay. Okay, no worries. No, no, that's perfectly fine. No worries at all. Okay, so what I would say is, um, yep, no worries. Believe me. I feel you. Seriously, I feel you. Um, so what I would do for you is pick a niche. Once you have your niche down, and again, that's like, what your topic is, or what your category is. Once you have that, then I would say definitely start with Amazon Associates, because that's by far the easiest affiliate marketplace to get started with. And I would start there, and then you can. Okay. Um, so yeah, yeah, definitely Amazon. So, and then what you can do is you can go to amazon.com/bestsellers, and they basically sort it by categories, on the left hand side. Yeah, no, that's a great suggestion, Sweetums. Yeah, great suggestion. Let me just flip this around real quick here. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just gonna get my computer ready here. Let me flip this around. Okay, okay, okay. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody real quick. Okay. Good suggestion, Sweetum. So, all right, Rose, here's what I would do. So, do you have a, do you have like, yeah, like kind of what Sweetums mentioned? Is there something that like a hobby or a topic that you really are interested in, or that you really like, um, or that you're passionate about, or you really enjoy, or you're happy doing? Because I think that's kind of the place that, we should start. So, I mean, we're gonna totally do this live because I want to help you get started and get on the right track. And if nothing else, I want to kind of guide you through like, hey, this is maybe where it can start, that kind of thing. So why don't we start there? So do you have like a topic, or home decor? Perfect. Done. Done. Perfect. Okay. So home decor. Okay, I'm gonna flip my camera around real quick. And gardening. Okay. So why don't we start with how about we start with home decor? So I'm gonna flip this around. Sorry, I know this is kind of like Sorry, it's a little it's a little weird. Let me actually, I have another, I have another tripod. Let me grab that real quick. Sorry, I know looks weird. Let me take my phone off of here. Okay, let me flip this around so you guys aren't getting dizzy. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side real quick. Let me just put this on. I love this because it's live. It's totally live. So, okay, so let me flip this around again. Okay. Here we go. I know this isn't the best view, but okay. So this isn't the best view, and I apologize. And it might be kind of the video might be kind of crappy. So what we're gonna do is what I like to do is I'm gonna go to Amazon.com and we're gonna go to bestsellers. So I might let me see if I can move this. I just want you guys to be able to see Rose, especially you. Okay. So here we go. Okay. And I know there's like lines on here. I think you guys can see them through the screen, but we'll make it, we'll do the best we can. Okay, so what you're gonna do is on the left-hand side over here, you can search by department. So I know you said home decor, so let's go down and let's see if we could find something that says like home decor or home something. So this right here is health and household, but also home and kitchen. So what I think we should probably do is home and kitchen. So let's click on that one. So what this is going to give us is going to give us, and this might not be the right subtopic, but that's okay. So this is going to give us Amazon bestsellers. So what it goes through, and this is directly from Amazon. So this is Amazon basically just telling us, hey, I mean, these are the best selling products. So, and it lists it from number 1 all the way down. So just kind of on a basic, kind of like on a basic high level, these are the products. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to sell these or you have to promote these, but these is just kind of like an example of maybe kind of where to start, you know, as far as what products you might want to choose that people are already buying. So we can go through and you can scroll down and let's say, so you said home decor. So let's go down and actually, you know what, wall decor here. And so let's click on, oh, home decor. Nice. Okay. So they have a category here for home decor. So click on home decor and then, okay. So now what it's going to do is it's going to break it down and it's going to give us all the best selling items for home decor products. So you can see pillows, you can see frames, bath rugs, that kind of thing. And let me flip it over here real quick. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely. No problem. Let me just move this over a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, so sorry, I'm just getting I think the chat might have froze on me. So sorry guys, I'm just gonna open it real quick. Let me open it again. Okay. Okay. And the cool part about doing like if you're gonna start with Amazon, you know, I sometimes I kind of feel like a broken record when I say it, but everybody knows Amazon and they trust Amazon. And so you really don't have to try to like quote unquote like sell anybody on Amazon because everybody buys from Amazon every day anyway, right? So this is where I would start, Rose. I would go down here and let's just say, do you have a particular social media platform or a social media like a Pinterest or like a Facebook or that kind of thing? Do you have a platform that you like or that you enjoy, or you have fun on, or you prefer? And then that way we can I can kind of customize, I guess, kind of more of the response. And I'll kind of show you what a way that we could actually go through and you could figure out how you might want to promote. Thank you, Kumo. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I love the kind of like, you know, flipping the screen. I know it's not the clearest, but okay. Wow, that's awesome. 500 followers? Holy moly, that's cool. Okay, that's perfect. I love Pinterest too. So, okay, so let me flip this back. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're focusing on, yep, that Rose, you know what's funny is like, let me flip this around real quick because I want it to be more personable. You know what's funny is like, you're already building your foundation. You're building your presence, your community, you're building everything online with 500 followers. Seriously, you're posting things that you enjoy, that you love, that you have fun with, you know, maybe things that you use or things that you enjoy. I mean, seriously, like no joke, that is the foundation of affiliate marketing because you're building that connection not only with the audience, but also, you know, with Pinterest and you're posting and obviously you got 500 followers. You got 500 followers just from doing things that you love. So, which is awesome. So, thank you, Sweetums. I mean, it's just, yeah, you're already on top of it. So, I think what maybe you don't realize is that you're already ahead of the game as far as building that foundation, building that audience, and building that connection. So, 500 followers is a big deal. Seriously, when you're just starting out and you really have no idea what you're doing. That's awesome. 13 boards? Cool. So how do you separate it? So when we're kind of talking about like these different products like home decor, what do you think that you would I'm gonna flip this around again. Do you think you would separate it? Like do you separate your boards into like, you know, home decor or like you know, DIY projects or that kind of thing? I mean, do you have like an idea? And I apologize. I know that this is a really crappy video, but yeah, I mean, what my honest opinion would be for you, Rose, because you already have 500 followers on Pinterest. I have a catchy names like hair and all that and all of its glory. I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm jealous. I'm jealous because, you know, I mean, you know, so there was a time when I you know, had something going on upstairs. So, no, but seriously, like you have enough right now, Rose. You have enough to apply for Amazon Associates. You have more than enough. I would, if I was you, I would, you know, I, I would take you through the process right now, but like it actually asks for like address and phone number and stuff. So like, you know, don't really want to give that stuff away, like, you know, kind of like on live, but um, that there, there's a video that we have. Sweetums, if you wouldn't mind, how to sign a search for posting the how to sign up for Amazon affiliates program, please. The link. Rose, we're gonna post a link here, and if you want to go through, yeah, no, you know what? It's okay. A personal account's fine. You don't need a business account to do affiliate marketing. Yeah, personal account's totally fine. Yeah, because the only thing that the business account gives you access to like more features and more analytics and stuff if you're doing like ads, but you can totally do it on a personal account. That's no problem at all. I mean, unless, for example, you wanted to make it a business account. Yeah, yeah, you definitely can. Yep. None of my accounts on Pinterest are business. They're all personal accounts. So, yep. Because really all you want to do is you want to basically create a pin that's engaging, and then you want to actually direct people to the pin, have them click on the pin, and then have them click away, you know, click out to Amazon, right? So thank you, Sweetums. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, this that link it'll show you how to it's really quick process, how to go through the process of setting up Amazon Associates. And I would apply. Like you're ready to apply now, Rose. Like seriously, if you do it in the next couple days or whatever, can you let me know how it goes? Yep. Just a pin will act as an affiliate link. Yep. So Chromie homie, yeah. Um, so I would say, so you don't need to start with ads. So Pinterest ads. Yeah, you don't have to start with ads. I would just do it absolutely free. So you don't, unless you want to kind of dive into Pinterest ads, I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. I think because it adds, if you're just starting out and you're kind of getting a sense and a feel of what's what. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Rose, do you mean connect connect like chat? Like me and you chat, or do you mean like connect on Pinterest or like on social media? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no worries. So, so let me see if I can. So, okay. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Kusasi, great question. So, basically, the gist of applying. So what you can do is, I'm trying to think because I already have an account, so it won't take me through the actual process again. So it won't let me start from scratch, basically. But basically, the gist of applying is um, you sign up, you basically type in your name, your email address, your address, that kind of thing. And then it's going to go through and it's going to ask you what is the website or the websites that you want to actually use to start promoting affiliate links. And you can list up to, I don't know how many it is. I think it's a couple hundred, I think you can list. Um, oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, definitely. So let me actually show you. I'm going to flip this around for you guys. So I'm going to show you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you two things. So one, we'll kind of come back to that in a second. So kind of the dashboard. We'll cover the dashboard here in a second. So I'm going to show you how to actually get an affiliate link. So once you sign up and you're logged in with your account, you can just click on whatever product. We'll just use these pillows for an example here. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to go up here to get link at the very top. Is that on the screen? Maybe. Nope. Okay. So you want to go up here and get link. So click on get link and it's going to say text. And then this is where I was talking about. So store ID is going to be your main store ID. And that's something you're going to set once you actually sign up for Amazon Associates. And then the tracking ID is what I was talking about before. So you can change your tracking ID, whether it's, for YouTube, Pinterest, or a blog or whatever. So you can actually select a different tracking ID. And then once you have your link, you just copy this. This is your affiliate link right here. So you can choose either short or you can do like a full link. I don't like to use the full link because it looks really cluttered and kind of messy. So I like to do short link, whether it be on a blog or website or in social media. So I'll take this, I'll just copy this, and this is what you would copy and paste into like a Pinterest pin. So I'm gonna go over to Pinterest and let's see. So for example, this one, this is actually one that I created, and actually I linked it to an affiliate link. So when you create it, all you'd have to do is if you go, ah, if you go here and go to edit pin, so the website right here, that's the affiliate link. So that's how where you would copy and paste this link, the affiliate link. So if somebody clicks on the pin, that's the first step. The second step would be to click either here or click here, and that goes out to Amazon. So I want to show you guys this dashboard here. So this is what the dashboard looks like for Amazon Associates. So it's really simple. It's very easy to look at. So it tells you on the far right side, how many items have been shipped, how many items have been ordered, and your total earnings. So basically what this is it tells you, so from April 20th all the way to May, basically a month. It gives you a month view. So I've had, in that month, I've had 300, I don't know if you can see at the bottom, 329 clicks, $23.94 in commissions. Awesome. Thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate it. And it'll show you here. So how many clicks actually, how many people have clicked your links. It'll show you on this side. So this is how many people have actually clicked your links. And it doesn't exactly tell you which links they clicked, but just that they were clicked. So, and it'll tell you how many items were ordered. So basically, this number will go up if somebody has something in their cart. And if they have something in their cart, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah. So if somebody has something in their cart, and let's just say they have a flashlight and they have maybe a hockey stick and they have something else, whatever it is. So whatever that person has in their cart, their Amazon cart, um, whatever they have in there and they purchase, if they click your affiliate link and there's more things that are in their cart, and it doesn't have to be the product that you're promoting, they can buy anything and you'll get a cut of it. So for 24 hours, you'll get a cut of it. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I know it's kind of like my last name and first name is Flip, but um, so you get a cut of it. Anything for 24 hours, um, you'll get a cut of. So, which is awesome. And that's why I think Amazon is the easiest. Amazon is the easiest affiliate program because it's very simple to use. The dashboard is very easy, um, and there's not a lot to it. I mean, it's just okay. Sorry, Rose. Yep, no worries. What do you want me to cover? Sorry, about the cookie thing or the whatever people have in their cart. That part. No, you're all good. It's all good. I just want to make sure that I'm explaining it right. Sorry, I didn't know if I went too fast. Yeah, totally. If you need me to be more clear, no worries. I have no problem repeating it. Yeah, the 24-hour link part, or okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's say, for example, right, because you're in home decor. So let's say you're on Pinterest and you do a really awesome pin that has to do with maybe some pillows and some couches and some other stuff that has home decor, maybe some wall art. And the link that you put in your pin, let's just say it goes right to some pillows. Um, so if somebody were to click your pin and then click your link and it routed over to pillows, and they decided, you know what, I don't like these pillows for whatever reason, I'm not going to buy them. That's okay because if they buy something else or if they have something else in their cart that they add after they click your link, then for 24 hours, Amazon will track whatever is in their cart. And as they purchase and purchase, you get a cut of all that stuff. So when I say cut, I mean like a commission. And there is a there's a sorry, lost my train of thought. There's a Amazon has a like a little chart that kind of breaks down the commission, what percent certain products have for commissions. So basically the gist is it's between like 1% and like 5% commission rate. So pillows, whatever's in the cart, yeah. Yep. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So like, yeah, it doesn't if they're like, oh, I don't want to buy the pillows, but I have some toothpaste, and I actually had a guy the other day. Um, he bought it was for a ice maker video that I did like kind of way back, and yeah, and he purchased the ice maker, but also he had like just for men like some kind of gray cover up, and he also had like a couple of t-shirts that weren't related, right? So I got a cut of everything that he had in his cart. So for 24 hours, so from the second that somebody clicks on your link, for 24 hours, whatever they put in their cart, so that's the thing. It's not just what they put in their cart, but they actually have to order. So they actually have to purchase it. So, yep, that's correct, Romeo. Yep, they don't have to buy the same thing. They just have to buy anything after they click your link. So once they click your link, and that's like the cookie that's attached to your Amazon affiliate link. And then, so for example, you can see how this can be incredibly lucrative around like Q4, quarter four, where it's like Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the different holidays where people are just buying gifts and this and that. Um, and they just add up. It adds up and adds up, and they have potentially 20, 30 things in their cart. And yeah, yep, exactly. That is the beauty of affiliate marketing, right there, Rose. The easy money. Um, and I think it's easy to be like, oh, it's too much, it's too complicated. I don't know how to get started. This and this. Um, and that's why we're doing this live stream, to break down all those kind of myths and those, like, you know, the fact that I'm not saying it's like super easy, because there is still some strategy, and there is, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the effort, and you have to, really kind of build up your presence online and do that kind of thing, because, if you don't want to pay for ads, then you have to basically attract um, the traffic, the free traffic. So that's kind of the hard part. If you want to say what's hard, is like building that foundation of an audience, or like a following. And another thing, just keep in mind, Rose, is like, you want to make sure that when you're putting affiliate links in your pins, I would say maybe like, let's just say you have 100 pins, for example. I would say don't put affiliate links in more than maybe like 10 pins. Um, sorry, like 5 to 10% of your pins, because you definitely don't want it to look spammy. You definitely don't want affiliate links in every single one of your pins. That's for sure, 100%. So yeah, yeah, you're welcome. I'm so happy. Sure. So let's go back. Let's flip it back over here. So let's go back over to, okay. So the best products to promote. So I think it really is going to depend on what your niche is, and you can go off of the best selling products. That's no problem. I mean, that's a great place to start. So if you wanted to start here and just kind of search on the best selling products, um, I think that's a good place to start. And the reason is because we know they're best sellers and people are buying them. So that's kind of a no brainer if you have no idea what products to choose. Um, so I would say really it's going to depend on, not necessarily like a right or wrong product to promote or to sell. Let's do this one, for example. Really, it's a matter of how you feel like you can kind of customize your pin. If you're, let's just say you're doing Pinterest, right? Okay. So out of all the ones here, which ones would you pick? Yep. So I would say, so if we're going to go with a bathroom theme, then I would pick definitely like some of the basic stuff that I know people use, right? So I would do the rug right here. I would do the rug, because this is kind of like an evergreen product, meaning people use these all day, every day, and it's something that just never goes out of style. It's like just something that people need. So I would say the rug for sure. Throw pillows. Those are another thing that people, they can't live without. I mean, to kind of make their bed look a little more like a hotel with a bunch of pillows and stuff. Um, that kind of thing. So that brings up a good point. Chromium. Does it matter how many reviews it has? So I would say, in my opinion, yes. So what does that mean? So let's take a look at some of these. So the first one has 189,000 reviews. This one has 11,000 reviews, 33,000, and so forth. So I wouldn't promote anything that has less than 1,000 reviews, because you want to make sure that the product is good quality, and it's something that not only people are going to buy, but people have reviewed and they trust it, and you're not buying a piece of garbage. So, yep. So I would say let's click on this one, and we'll dive in a little deeper into the reviews part. So as you can see, it says 4.6 reviews right here. 4.6 stars out of 5. So what I would say is I wouldn't go any less than 4 stars. Yeah, Rose, you totally would. Yep. You have the experience, you have the love of pillows. That's so funny. But seriously, it's crazy. as that sounds, is like you have the experience, you love it, you enjoy it, you can relate, you're relatable with your pillows. And that is important. That I think is a very, I think, um almost like not untapped, but like that's a very, I think, underappreciated kind of, I guess, factor to this whole affiliate marketing, like an understanding, a principle. Because when you aren't there boys that encourage, yeah, you know what? I mean, honestly, you're gonna find that. You will find that, but like, to be honest, I think that's something that he shouldn't really try to get too distracted with. Because if you think about it, like really anything that's like 4.0 out of 5, 4 stars out of 5 or greater, and it has this many reviews, it's one of those things where I think the overwhelming majority are going to be legitimate reviews. Yeah. Yeah. No, see that, what you can do is that brand that you buy from Rose, you can even see if they have an affiliate program. So you can, whatever the brand is, the company, you can search on Google and search for whatever the name is. You can search for the brand and then the affiliate program and see if they have an affiliate program directly through their program itself, the company. Instead of, I mean, there's obviously nothing wrong with going through Amazon, but like I would say if you can diversify your affiliate like links, your affiliate marketing avenue, and have multiple sources of affiliate links, that can only help you, and that's only going to make you more money. Because if you go to a direct site, let's say for example, if Target, for example, had an affiliate program, and you had these really cool pillows from Target, um, maybe the commission would be higher from the brand itself instead of like Amazon where it's like 1 to 5% commission. So that's another thing that you can definitely dive into once you have this audience and you have this. Yep, yeah, different brand companies have different affiliate programs. Yeah, or have affiliate programs. It's not guaranteed, but you can always search. If you want to go to Google, you can search for the brand, and then after that, just write the words affiliate program. Um, so let's see. For example, let me see what I can pull up here. Um, let's do. Um, okay, I'm gonna find one real quick here. So okay, I'm gonna flip this around. So somebody like Adidas, um, if you go to the bottom, it says affiliates. So Adidas, everybody knows Adidas, right? They have an affiliate program. So basically, they have their own. So it says apply now. So they have their own criteria as to how you can or what you need to be accepted. That kind of thing. So basically, when you go through and you apply, um, so it'll say right here, each time your visitors click through your affiliate link to adidas.com and make a purchase, you'll earn a commission. So it's the same, yeah, it's the same kind of thing to where if you love a brand, if you're promoting a brand and you love it and you're just super on a brand and you just, they're your favorite brand of all and you just love their stuff, you have all their stuff and you can really speak on it and you can, show, the good quality and that kind of thing. That is even more of a solid case if they have an affiliate program to sign up for it because you love that you can relate to them and you have that connection with them. So plus you love their products. So definitely, Rose, look into whoever the pillow maker is and go to the very bottom of their website and see if you can find something like affiliate program or referral program. It could be listed slightly different, um, but yeah, just see if you can find something to that effect. Yeah, Chromie Homie, Walmart too. I mean, Amazon, Walmart. To be completely honest, I mean, you'd be surprised at who actually has an affiliate program. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And so, but just to kind of like be clear, every brand that's not like an Amazon or a Walmart, they definitely, you have to kind of read their fine print for their particular affiliate program, because it's definitely most likely going to be different. The criteria to get approved. Yeah, look at that. Kusasi, that is insane. The commission starts at 8.25%. That is cool. So what you can do, and this is the beauty of affiliate marketing. So you take, yeah, that's really good. So Amazon is basically from 1% up to like 1 to 5 is usually pretty standard, but then they have some things that are like 10% and some things that are 20. Well, the games on Amazon are 20. But yeah, to start at 8% commission, that's a great place to start. And that's good. I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, the higher number the commission you see, you can see 25%, you can see potentially 50%, 30%. Really, I find with affiliate marketing, the programs that have a higher commission rate are the ones that are reoccurring. So, like, for example, like a software, if there's a software that gets billed monthly, the commission rate that they would pay you, um, that would be more. So, and it typically increases with, if it's a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription, then you're going to see the commission rates be higher. So that's a cool thing, is like Amazon is only like a starting place for affiliate marketing. It's really to kind of get your feet wet and to kind of learn how it works, how to promote, that kind of thing. But I would highly, highly recommend, as you guys are seeing, for sure, dig into your favorite brands and see how you can get approved for their affiliate programs. So, if they, you got to read the fine print. They may say something like, well, you need at least 1,000 followers, or you need this, or you need that, or whatever it is. So just kind of be cognizant, do your due diligence, your digging in, do it first before you apply. That way you're fully aware and you know exactly what you're getting into. Um, and then aside from that, if you're able to be approved and you're good, then that hit the gas and start running. That is awesome. No, that's so cool. I'm so excited for you. Like, that's cool. Yeah, hopefully they do have an affiliate program. If they don't, you can always, go back to Amazon. There's nothing wrong with that. Starting with Amazon, and you could do like, you can have affiliate links from Amazon. You could have it from Adidas. You could have it from Walmart. You could have it from wherever. I mean, the more affiliate programs or marketplaces that you can be a part of and get approved for, the wider the net that you spread, and the greater the chance that you have to actually make money, and different commission, like varying commission levels. That's awesome. Rose, I'm so happy that you found us. That's so cool. That's very, very cool. Congratulations. I mean, seriously, you're learning. You're learning this on the fly right now. Thank you. We are too. Thank you so much for joining our community. We love this. I mean, this is the cool part, is like, we're just hanging out. Hey, let's just hang out and let's, I mean, as soon as I started having like, somewhat success, like, remember I was telling you, like, when I had those first couple sales on the blog, I was like, dude, this works. I mean, you can actually legit make money online. And I'll check my Amazon Associates account like every day. I'm like, did I get any sales? Did anybody buy anything? Did it get shipped yet? And I can't tell you how excited I get when I have like a 62-cent commission. It's silly, but at the same time, it proves that it works. So imagine if you had thousands of people that were clicking your affiliate links, and that's not just like some, pipe dream, like untouchable thing. I mean, thousands of people clicking your affiliate links, and they're just buying things. I mean, that is affiliate marketing. Like, that's the gold mine. The gold mine, in a nutshell, is once you kind of get the basics down, the fundamentals down, and you kind of understand like kind of how this works and the gist of affiliate marketing, kind of how the process works and that kind of thing. Even though every affiliate marketing program could be slightly different, they're all really the same. So yeah, that's so great. That is awesome. So I just want to take a minute to pause And thank everybody. We've got 18 people here. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it. We're not going anywhere, but I just wanted to say thank you for everybody being here. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sure. Yeah. Can you walk us through some mistakes you made in the beginning so we can avoid? Yep, absolutely. So, in the very beginning, here's one of the biggest mistakes that I made um, is spamming. I'm guilty of it, and I did it. I did it all over Reddit. I did it all on like these, kind of private Facebook groups. Um, and I was just like, "Hey, do you want to click my link?" Like I would just write like a little blurb about a product, and then I would just put an affiliate link right in the post. Um, yeah, it was mostly on Reddit, because I don't know, like I feel like it's so much easier to kind of like post very quickly on Reddit because it's primarily just text. So I would like go into a bunch of like Reddit like forums, different like subreddits, and paste my link and not even I'd like attach a picture. I wouldn't even put any context. There's no description or anything. And I got a warning. I got a warning from Amazon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. I got a warning from Amazon saying, you know, this looks like they didn't use the term red flag, but they were like, um, it was just like, we notice that you're posting, this frequently all over the place, like, and it's somehow they know that they can kind of like track, not necessarily track like every step you make. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't, I mean, they know where their links are ending up, that kind of thing. And then I also was trying to not necessarily spoof, but like make it a little bit shorter so it would look not as spammy. But it actually did the opposite because, one of the terms and conditions is you can't spoof or ghost or cloak the link itself. It has to clearly state or visually look like it's coming from Amazon or going to Amazon. So that was number one, was spamming. That was definitely a mistake that I learned the hard way, because I almost got kicked out of Amazon Associates. Spamming. And the number two was not doing my research in terms of like trying to promote the wrong product to the wrong audience. So I wouldn't get any kind of like traction. I wouldn't get any clicks. I wouldn't get any buys or any sales or anything like that because I'm going into like an automotive, Facebook group or whatever, and I'm trying to like, you know, hey, here's a I don't know. I don't even remember like what, like a basketball flag, or I don't know. It was something like totally random, like that I was trying to like promote. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I'm doing this wrong. So I wasn't getting any sales. I wasn't getting any traffic. I wasn't making any money. I'm like, this sucks. It was horrible. So for sure, those are the two probably the biggest mistakes that I made, and those can absolutely cost you your account, your approval account with Amazon Associates. So definitely learn from my mistakes for sure. Don't spam. Don't try to spoof your links. And yeah, it is. It is. It, it is. I think I was just desperate. Um, I was desperate to try to make some extra money. So excuse me. Yeah, sure. So spoof, ghost, and cloak, the words are kind of interchangeable. So they basically mean you can't use like a link shortener, like a bit.ly or like some sort of a online tool that like shortens the link so it makes it like less characters instead of this big long thing. Um, so spoof, ghost, and cloak are all basically the same thing. So you can't do that. You can't shorten your Amazon link. You have to make sure the link that you're promoting actually says Amazon. Or I mean, if it's through Amazon Associates, it may not spell out the word Amazon. It may be like amzn.com slash whatever. But as long as it's like Amazon from the affiliate program, then you're gonna be okay. Yeah, you'll be all right. Hey Rose, yeah. So I actually use all of them, to be honest. So when you're is that from Amazon Associates? that you're asking. Um, for Amazon Associates, I have them pay me straight into my bank account. So I would just say you can probably choose. You can choose what you want to use or whatever is available. Okay. Yeah, so I do it straight to my bank account. Um, like link my bank account, like the routing and the account number. And the reason I do that is because I don't like fee. I don't know who likes fees. I don't know if they take fees out, like PayPal and Venmo and Cash App and all that. I don't think they do, but to me, the I guess the path of least resistance, like to not get any extra taxes or fees or that kind of thing. If I was you, I would go straight. I would go straight to your bank account if you can. Did you form an LLC or other business entity to do this? Um, so I did form an LLC, not because of affiliate marketing. Um, I did it because I was trying to get into a couple other things before I did drop shipping and some other things. So I was like doing some shipping like overseas. So I wanted to make sure that I was protected as a human, as a personal like entity myself. But you don't need a LLC to do this for sure. I mean, you can if you wanna have an LLC and you want to put that together, you can, but you definitely don't need to overcomplicate it. So you don't have to do that for sure. Um, so, but I mean, again, obviously, you know, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a tax expert, or anything like that. I'll just share like what I did was I did form an LLC. I did create one, but it's not because of affiliate marketing. I just had it in a past life, for past online business that I did. So I just kind of use that, but you don't need to have that. You don't need to have that to do affiliate marketing unless you want to keep your finances separate, like in terms of, you want your commissions and your sales and you want to start tracking stuff to go to like a business, then you absolutely can do that. But it's not necessary. No, but that's a good question. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's question here. Okay. I love that the question about the mistake because that's real and that's that's relatable and it's real life, right? So I mean it's genuine too. So okay. Are there any scams that you know of that we should avoid? Like stuff that protects ourselves. So to be honest, like when you're posting in different groups, whether it be on primarily on Facebook, I know there's a lot of scammers um, that will try to come and say if you need help promoting or if you need help doing keyword research or SEO, people will ask you. They'll say like they want you to inbox them or DM them, and they want to do an exchange through like WhatsApp. Excuse me, through WhatsApp, and I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. So that's a really big scam that I know of for sure. They try to do phishing, like a phishing scam to fish for your personal information to make it seem like it's harmless. Yeah. Yep, it happens on Facebook. I haven't seen anything on Pinterest or Instagram or like next door, but Facebook for sure. That's an active, like legitimately active scam that I've seen going on. And people have reached out to me too, and I'm like, I don't need your help. I don't need your WhatsApp, name or whatever. It's like I can figure this stuff out on my own. They try to mask it as like I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna kind of, specifically with like affiliate marketing, like your channel. They'll try to go in there and they'll try to say like, yeah, hey, I can help you with your channel. I can help you with your channel. I can help grow it or whatever. And it's all a scam. I mean, I wouldn't trust that. So some of it is kind of like common sense. Just make sure that you're not giving out any of your personal information, um, phone number, email, address, obviously name, that kind of thing. You don't want to give all that stuff out. Yes, yes, Chromie homie, that was nuts. Yeah. How did that start again? I'm trying to think. Was that like, was that the days of like AOL? I can't remember. Was that like the old dial-up days, or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah, I also loved Ms. Chloe. I don't know if that was necessarily a scam, but like, on the TV show, like on the late night, you would see like that. I'm gonna, kind of like the fortune teller type thing, that kind of thing. That always looks so interesting, but it's like there's a reason why this is on after midnight every day, infomercials. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. That's crazy. Yeah, that is pretty nuts. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys are liking this, sure. Best practices for promoter links. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say if you guys are liking this, a lot of people say hit the like button. It really does help or whatever. But I mean, the honest truth is it does. It kind of tells the algorithm like, hey, this video is worthy of people are actually enjoying it. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be awesome. I really, really appreciate it. It really does help. It's not just some random thing that people say. It definitely helps for sure. So I appreciate that. So okay, so we're gonna go through some best practices for promoting your links. So um, okay, let me think the best way to word this or to show you because I want to show you guys um, the best way to do this. So I would say um, thank you, Sweetums. Okay, so first off, I want to flip the screen around real quick so you guys can see this. Let me pick how about we do okay. Is anybody out there, are you guys familiar with Nextdoor? Like the platform, the kind of like the neighborhood social media platform? I want to show you. Love it, love that. Okay, this is just like a random. I know this is random, but I promise there is a. This is gonna go somewhere. So okay, so when we talk about promoting links, best practices, so obviously one of the this is like the what is it? Like please stay tuned, whatever for the you- I'm already mixing it up like the latest. Yeah, yeah, that's a snake. It's two snakes, I think. Yeah. Sorry. This is the first post that came up on Nextdoor. I mean, this is so perfect because we're live on YouTube and this is live on Nextdoor just kind of popping up. So sidewinders. Yeah. Okay, so one of the first, the first thing I would say is 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 we want to make sure we don't spam, right? So the first thing you're going to want to do is if you're on something like Nextdoor, what you can do is you can search for, I like to search for something like the words online or if I can spell, search for like online or somebody buying something online. Um, and then you can search by post right here, or you can sort by post. So I usually, what I'll do is I'll just scroll down. Let's see. So let's see. You want to just kind of scroll down and find something that may look like, oh, I think that was a video that was, I think that might have been pre-recorded from Yomi, a pre-recorded snake video. Um, okay. Let me just search for this. Amazon. So I'm looking for something that we can actually like a good positive um like post that we can contribute to. And I'll show you guys how to do it live as far as like promoting your links. So obviously number one, you don't want to spam. So if you're on Nextdoor, I'm gonna go to posts right here. And then let's see. You want to kind of look for something. Let's see what this says. Okay, so this is a bird feeder, it looks like, or a hummingbird feeder. Okay, I promise you guys stick with me, and this is all going to make sense here in a minute. So, okay, so this basically is just saying they're here. Some lady ordered a bird feeder, right? So right here, this person says we got them from Amazon. So what you can do is you can actually insert your own hummingbird feeder affiliate link in here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go back over to Amazon, and we're going to search for hummingbird feeder. How about LED? So we want something that's like super unique. That's going to be fairly, um, not too expensive, because you don't want someone clicking on it being like, holy crap, they're recommending something that's like $1 bazillion. So we're gonna scroll down. Let's find something here that's decently priced. How about this one? Oh, let's see. All right. So this is a good example. So 67 reviews. Can you guys see that? So I wouldn't go with this one because it only has 67 reviews, and this one has 400. So let's go until we find something that's at least, yep, exactly, Chemo. Yep. Let's find something that's unique and that's at least 1,000 reviews. So let's see. That one looks kind of cool, but it's only got 400. Okay. So let's see. How about this one? That's kind of cool, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this one is like a cactus. So a cactus top. Yep, I would say, and to be honest, like you can kind of use your best judgment. But for me personally, I say 1,000 reviews, only because you know that it's tried and tested and that kind of thing, just to make sure that. Um, Let me flip this back around. So the reason I say 1,000 reviews is because you want to make sure that the product is kind of like battle tested, in a sense of like, that people are actually they're gonna buy it, they're gonna use it, they're gonna kind of put it through the works. And as long as the product is good and it's sturdy and it's well made, that kind of thing, then people aren't going to return it. Not necessarily that has anything to do with affiliate marketing, aside from the fact that if somebody does return it, then you lose your commission. So that's a little gotcha that not a lot of people realize, is that if they do return it, then you lose your commission. So I think Amazon they hold your commission. I think it's like they don't actually pay out until the next month. So I think it's like, is it 30 or 45 days, I think, after. So you don't get paid out right away. You get paid out like the next month, just in terms of like for chargebacks or that kind of thing. Yep. Yeah, so that's why it's like I've had that before, where I've got a commission, then I'm like, wait, they shipped the item, and then when Amazon, um, when they deposited the money into my account, I was like, wait, I was expecting like $5 or $7 more, and then I realized that an item was returned, and then I didn't get that commission, unfortunately. But it doesn't happen that often, and that's kind of more why you want to kind of look at the rating. So it's super low, super 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 low. I would say like maybe, I mean, definitely less than a percent for sure. So, I mean, it's very, very low, because usually when people are ordering stuff on Amazon, they're ordering something most likely that they know they already need or they want. So it's not one of those things where they're kind of buying something random. So usually the return rate is super low. Um, and plus, if people pay like not too much for the product anyway, I think they're less likely to return it. They'll be like, oh, I'll just keep it and just find some other use for it or give it away or whatever. So this one's got 4.5 stars right here, 4.5 out of 5. So remember, we want to look for at least 4 stars. Um, you know what? You can, Kusasi. Yeah, you can read the reviews. But to be honest, I think as long as it's at least 4 stars and over 1,000 ratings, um, I wouldn't really, unless you really wanted to kind of see what it looks like in the real world, the product itself. I don't think it's necessarily super like crucial that you do. I mean, unless you want to kind of get a size up or whatever, and to kind of see like how it looks. This one actually looks pretty neat. So yeah, no, I think this one looks cool. I mean, that's a pretty shot of this one. So actually, you can you so one of the big, I guess, kind of no-nos on with Amazon Associates is not using not just the product, the product images, like the product images, the default product images, but also the customer images that we're looking at. Um, so that's off limits. So you can't, if you're going to promote it like on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever, um, yeah, I would take it into Canva. Like you can download the image, but take it into Canva and maybe add some more elements to it. Maybe add some text or a little kind of little blurb or like a little star, or, something that makes it a little bit more unique than just face value. Because that's another no-no for Amazon that could get you definitely put on a naughty list if you repeat it. So, um, but yeah, I mean that is a killer image. I mean, this one right here, there's a nice image. So I would just right click and hit save. And then you can edit it a little bit if you wanted to use that in like Pinterest to promote this. Yes. So you do have to alter it in order to use it. Yes, you do. Just to play it safe. I mean, I wouldn't risk it. It doesn't make sense to risk anything, with Amazon. Um, so what I would do, we kind of go back to kind of what we were going with here, like the live example. So if we go up, we're gonna this one's really cool. I like this one. So we're gonna go and we're gonna say, okay, this is the one that we want to promote. So all you have to do is once you get approved for your Amazon account, your Amazon Associates account, excuse me, click on Get Link, and then you're just gonna highlight this, and you can copy it, and then you go back over. This example is just on Nextdoor, so we can go back over here, and we're just gonna add a comment right here, and I'm gonna say, if you are a fan of cactuses, I can't even spell cactus, really. Cactuses or the desert. Thank you so much, Rose. Really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely, for sure. Join us on another live. We'd love to have you. Have a good night, Rose. Yeah, good luck, Rose. Come back and tell us, seriously. Come back and tell us how you're doing, okay? Leave me a chat, drop me a comment anywhere. I'd love to keep tabs on you, so. Okay, good night. See ya. Okay, so what you can do is we can just say, if you're a fan of cactuses or desert motif, I found this really unique. Really, can I not even spell unique? I mean, and then I would just go like this, and then you paste your affiliate link like that, and then you just click on comment. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. I'm horrible at spelling. I can't spell. I have the worst like grammar. I'm like, hey Lena, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, so I mean that I love the live because you guys get to see my crappy spelling, crappy grammar, just my freaking worst like school skills. Anyway, so that was how you post on Nextdoor. So that's an example of how you find your product, and then you can actually post it in a comment. So Nextdoor isn't going to flag. They're not going to flag as much as far as like affiliate links, as long as you kind of guide it and it's further enough down in the comments. And as long as it's further down, hey Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. That's awesome about the returns and editing photos. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Any questions you might have, feel free to answer. It's totally informal. This community is awesome. Just, ask away. So, we were just kind of covering like how do you find a best-selling product or something that's relatable on Amazon, and then how do you actually like promote the affiliate link for free. So everything that we do here is for free. So I don't do any, I mean, I have done paid ads in the past, but a lot of all the videos are for free, excuse me, are free. So I don't do any paid ad videos, tutorials, at least not right in this time. Because I know when people are starting affiliate marketing, they're like, dude, I don't have any money to spend. I don't even know how to do this stuff. So why am I going to spend money on ads when I don't know how to I don't know this stuff. Anyway, so okay, we're gonna flip back over here. Okay, so we're gonna pop back over to the questions. Okay. Hey, Digital Catalog Hub, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I do have a blog. Um, it's called lovenaturereviews.com. Yeah, if you want to check it out, it's an outdoors blog, just about reviewing outdoor products, anything outdoors. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you want to. Um, that'd be awesome. And let me know if you have any questions about affiliate marketing or anything that has to do with like online business. So can you use the free version of Canva to alter the pics? Yep, you absolutely can. So you can go into Canva. I think the only thing you can't do with the free version of Canva would be remove the background. I think that might be a pro feature in Canva, but there's like a ton of different background removers that are for free that you can use, like websites. So one of them I think is called remove.bg. That's a big one that you can use to remove it for free. The background, if you wanted to remove a background, if that was kind of your thing. But yeah, you can add elements, whether it be like little icons or any kind of images or anything. You can add all that stuff for free within Canva, which is cool. So yeah. Do you believe in using AI in your blog for affiliate marketing? So like to be honest, like can you kind of expand on that a little bit? Just kind of what you're kind of thinking, like what you're asking. You mean using AI to create like blog articles, or I just want to make sure I understand the question. Lena, I was thinking about doing a faceless profile to do affiliate marketing. Do you think it's a good idea? Yeah, it's absolutely a good idea, Lena, for sure. Um, So faceless profile, are you thinking faceless meaning like creating videos on YouTube without showing your face and just doing your voice? Is that kind of what you're thinking? Or would you do like a voiceover type thing? Yeah, Digital Catalog Hub for sure. There's a ton of tools out there that you can use to help create AI content. Um, One of the ones that I really like to use is Surfer SEO. So if you go to joinsurferseo.com, that's where I went to sign up. Um, Go to joinsurferseo.com. Okay. And I would say if you're going to use AI to help to kind of like create your outline of your article, I definitely wouldn't use that like as face value. You want to kind of add in that the human element, and create more of that human touch and the emotion. So I agree. I definitely think AI is a good tool to use to create a blog post like on the surface, but like I wouldn't just have AI, so you want to add that human element and that kind of thing into your blog posts, along with like pictures and videos and that kind of thing to make it more engaging. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, Lena, probably with voiceover. Okay. No, that's cool. Yeah, no, I think there's nothing wrong with that. And there's many, like, you know, a bazillion successful faceless YouTube channels that have a voiceover that do affiliate marketing for sure. So then you can kind of decide like if you want to do physical products. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. Surfer is expensive. It totally is. Um, so that was kind of the main one that I played with. Surfer, and I also played with. Have you ever heard of Jasper AI? That's also another one of the AI tools to create content for blogging. So those are the two that I've had experience with. Jasper and Server. So, I mean, I definitely like on the surface, I think it's a great tool to use for sure. Any of those I think are great. I just think like if you're creating an article, you don't want to just create it like for face value. You know, you want to kind of add that human touch and that human element to it. Because I think there's a lot of talk back and forth about how, you know, can Google and their algorithm and these places pick up the fact that you're using AI, like AI content. You know, I just for me, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Um, if you're using AI with in conjunction with actually using your own, you know, giving your own input and giving the human side of it, giving experiences or giving, you know, putting obviously more than half of it in your own words. I think using AI, ChatGPT, or something of that effect to create like an outline, just so you kind of have an idea of kind of how you want it to be structured, I think is a great idea. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Hey, Lena, yeah, I would say I think you can absolutely be incredibly successful with a faceless YouTube or you know the videos on Instagram. So Instagram is like the only kind of weird part about that is like they don't have clickable links in your comments or in the description. So basically that's kind of the difficult part that I've run into is it's not that easy to promote affiliate links unless you're running ads because then you can have like a button where somebody can click on it. So in terms of like I guess a more organic or an easier way to promote affiliate links, I would say probably ins- this is my opinion. Instead of Instagram, I would probably flip over to Pinterest because you can do affiliate links, you can have clickable links, and you can click them through um, your pins. And you can do video and pictures on Pinterest. I mean, similarly to Instagram too. I have really good software for creating short form videos and social media videos. Just call it nice. That's cool. Is that that's not Opus Clip, is it? Digital Catalog Hub? Opus Clip, I've heard of that. I've heard of InVideo. That's another one that creates videos just from scratch with totally AI, which is insane because it's such a bonkers thing to like. It's so cool. The technology is that's where it is. You know, that's awesome. You know the cool part about that zebra cat. I don't think I've heard of that one. You know, because since we're talking about affiliate marketing, um, you should totally see if ZebraCat has an affiliate program. If you use it and you really like it and you you would want to promote it, I mean, you could totally see if there's any kind of commission there. Yeah, Lena, for sure. You know what's cool about Pinterest? Um, I definitely promote it, like not paid promote it, but like because of my personal experience. Um, I there's like 450 plus million people on Pinterest every month, which is just bananas. I mean, it's crazy. And that's all like free, right? That's all like free traffic. So you can't really go wrong with that. I mean, the audience and the community and like the reach is there on Pinterest, and that's why I like Pinterest. So Zebra Cat. Oh, that's cool. It even turns blog posts into videos. I've heard about that kind of technology. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, sweet, Kuzasi. Yeah, they do have an affiliate program. That's awesome. So Digital Catalog Hub, definitely looking at that for sure. If that's something you 30%, boom. That's awesome. So that's the example of like if you wanted to go specific software brand versus like an Amazon or something that has, you know, millions of products. If they just have a couple products that you'd promote, the commission rates are much higher. Yeah. So Lena, software does have better deals with affiliate marketing, meaning, anything that has like a reoccurring or a monthly payment from like a customer, you're gonna have a better commission rate for affiliate marketing. So I would just say, like, seriously, just add that to your kind of like your tool belt. And excuse me, you can do, Amazon, promote Amazon links. You could promote Walmart. You could do any software that you use. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree, Kusasi, for sure. I mean, that's something that the more you get familiar with the tool itself and you get comfortable and you really know how to use it and you can explain how to use it, I mean, boom. That's all you need for affiliate marketing is to like show that you actually know how to use it and show the benefits, show the pros and the cons. If you can like actively portray that or actually like kind of, you know, um, be able to have sell that through the screen, then you're golden. You're good. Yep. I totally agree. Tutorials are some of the best kind of evergreen like content that people are always searching for tutorials on everything. The content planner in Canva is very useful. You can post and schedule your posts on it. Yep. Yeah, I love that too. I mean, it makes it so much easier just to plan everything out. That way you don't have to do it like one by one. That's a great point. Yeah. And I know like it's good that there's a lot of competitors, to Canva. I just personally kind of jumped on the Canva um, wagon, a couple years ago, and because I was more like, oh, I was under the mindset that you had to have Photoshop, you had to have PaintShop Pro, you had to have these like physical media CDs that you would install, and then all of a sudden, here comes the influx of like the birth of these digital online like web version of photo editors, and the fact that specifically Canva is free is incredible because it you don't need any graphic design experience. The templates are phenomenal. So I use it every day, all day. I just want to take a minute to say thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are liking this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome. It really does help out the channel, truly. I appreciate it. I'm so, so stoked for that, Kusasi. Infinity Designer. Like, I'm so curious, like, how they're going to integrate all that together. Like, what tools and the features and all. Oh, man. I'm like waiting for them to start releasing something. Not to mention, like, beef up Canva in itself, which is going to be so cool. That's true. I didn't think about that, right? Raising, because yeah, more features traditionally mean they might bump the price, right? Hopefully whoever is a member now of Canva Pro, hopefully they kind of get grandfathered in. That would be pretty cool. So they don't have to worry about, charging more or kind of getting upcharged or whatever. Sure. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I was just looking at the notes. Thank you guys so much who put the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so the cookie thing. So basically the cookie thing is so a cookie is basically it's a unique identifier electronically, like a digital identifier that is basically attached to your affiliate link. So, for example, let me flip this around real quick. So, for example, right here, there would be a cookie, an invisible, obviously invisible cookie that's attached to this link right here. So, specifically on Amazon, once you copy and paste this link, if somebody clicks this link, then for 24 hours, um, anything that somebody puts in their cart, like a customer, and so it's not just putting in their cart, but they have to purchase it. Anything that they purchase in their cart for 24 hours, then you'll get a commission of. So the cookie is basically just like a tracker. It's a way to track for Amazon to track the actual numbers and letters of the link back to your username to know who to actually make the payout to. So does that kind of make sense, Kusasi? And there's different, like these different affiliate marketing programs. I mean, they might all have different cookies. I'm not sure. You'd have to read, kind of like go through and read some of the fine print in terms of how long each affiliate marketplace cookie is. But yeah, so SEO. So I would say on the surface, I don't think that you necessarily need to know SEO for affiliate marketing. I mean, it doesn't hurt to like have an understanding of what the keywords you're trying to uh, in the product you're trying to promote. So when the way that would come into play is like if you're on social media like Pinterest. I know Pinterest has a little spot at the bottom for tags or topics. So if you're able to kind of use an SEO mindset of like, okay, what are the keywords that relate to this product, or if let's just say it's that cactus, yep, kind of like a hashtag. So like that cactus hummingbird feeder, you might want to add like outdoors as like a topic or a keyword. Um, so you don't need to be like a super expert in SEO to be successful at affiliate marketing. Um, so SEO for affiliate marketing is not like a blog or a website where it's a little more. You have to really know what you're doing and really know how to kind of like traverse, you know, getting the traffic to come in and getting Google to recognize and to come to your blog, because there's so many people out there on these social media sites that all you need is a couple keywords or a couple tags or hashtags, and you can really expand your reach. And that's all organic, so it's all free, so you don't have to pay for that, which is awesome. Yep, exactly. So it is kind of like, excuse me, anticipating what do you think people will type. Yep. And really, it doesn't have to be that difficult. It's more of just, okay, what is a product about? If it's a hummingbird feeder, maybe you type in birds, or maybe you type in, something like that, something simple like birds or outdoors. Um, so for the software tools for SEO, for me personally, what I use for SEO, not necessarily for affiliate marketing, but for YouTube, is a tool called vidIQ, VIDIQ. Hey, Sweetums, would you mind posting the link, please, in the chat for my vidIQ link? So vidIQ is a free tool that you can use to do keyword research, and that's the best way to start, I think. For it doesn't matter what tool you use, but vidIQ is very robust, but it's very easy to use at the same time. And we can flip over to that real quick. So I would say it kind of depends, honestly. Yes and no. So I would say yes and no, because it depends. I would use SEO if you were going to do affiliate marketing on a blog, and that way you can actually like try to get your traffic and target the right audience for like a blog post or like a website. But if you're just doing like a Pinterest or like a Facebook or that kind of thing, I don't think SEO is as necessary or crucial for you to do it on social media versus having a blog. So an example of how we might be able to use it is, so let's say that was a cactus. What do we see? It was a cactus bird feeder, hummingbird feeder. Okay, so what we can do is we can go over to vidIQ and we can search for how about something like bird feeder. Okay, so what we're looking at here is it's going to give you an overall score, like a keyword score. So the color in the middle, you want the number to be as high as you possibly can. Thank you, Sweetums. We want the number to be as high as you possibly can and being green. So green means you have there's a good mix of like search volume on this side, but also the competition is lower on this side. So right now, as you guys can see, the search volume is about 14,000 a month searches for the word bird feeder. But at the same time, the competition is really high. So you want to try to find something that's a little bit lower just in terms of being able to compete with maybe other people. And this kind of primarily YouTube, and like if you're doing a YouTube, like a video, if you wanted to promote a video on, yep. So this would work for YouTube primarily and a blog or a website in terms of like SEO. So if you wanted to promote the bird feeder itself, you want to kind of come up with some keywords or some kind of, just general words that you can put in your description and your title. And that way you can go out and it'll crawl out and it'll search, and YouTube will be able to find and connect you with more people that might be interested in bird feeders. So you can see the search volume is high, but the competition is also high. So if you go over here, you can find related keywords. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you some things that are similar to bird feeder. And you can actually go through and you can search by volume, competition, or like the overall score. So if you go down here, we're going to look for something that's the number in green. Yeah, I think it would. It definitely would. So the number would definitely be relevant for sure. So because you got to figure like it may primarily be focused on YouTube, but the keyword is still the keyword, and it tells you how much searches are being searched for every month. So yeah, it's definitely going to be something that will be relevant and relatable for other social media platforms, and um, not just for YouTube. But so then you can search by, it gives you the keyword over here, and then it gives you the number. So green, the green colored background right here, you want to look for that because that means that you have a good mix. So if we go down here to um, AI bird feeder, for example, so you can see the search volume every month is about 2,900, which is kind of medium, but the competition is very low. So there definitely is a free version, Chromium. Yep. So this feature of vidIQ is free. Yep. So there's a coaching kind of platform, a coaching feature that you can pay for, but this keyword research is free. Yep, for vidIQ. So if you guys are interested, just hit that link, and that way you can go check it out. So yeah, so the competition is very low. Anytime you see it in this like kind of lighter or darker green color, that's perfect because you want the middle score to be higher. And basically what this means is like there's almost 3,000 people a month searching for the word AI bird feeder. So if we were to take this, we could take this over to Amazon, for example, and we could go over to Amazon and we could search and just see what pops up. So we're going to search for AI bird feeder. And this doesn't, just keep in mind that it's not telling us about a specific brand. It's just the words AI bird feeder in itself. So if you wanted to promote something on Amazon here for like an AI bird feeder, then you could just scroll down, and we're going to use the same criteria that we used before. So you really want to look for something that has at least 4 stars, and I would say a minimum of 1,000 reviews. This one's pretty close, but I would say we keep looking and see if there's something here that has 1,000 reviews. It could be that you don't get exactly close. Like if you don't get to exactly 1,000 reviews, but you're close, you're like high 800s, 900s. I think, in my opinion, that would be close enough versus like, 25 or that kind of thing. I mean, you're closer. So if we scroll up here, you're much closer to 1,000 here with this NetView Birdify Smart Bird Feeder. You're much closer to 1,000 than you are. So I think what it does is, um, yeah. So the bird feeder, I think the thought of this one is, it's motion sensor. So not only is it a camera, but it can feed the bird, but also it captures bird's video, it detects motion, and so it basically acts as a double. So it's a feeder, but also at the same time, it's a it's motion activated. So AI meaning like that it's like wireless, I think, and it has the features of the motion detection. So if we scroll down, you could take a look and you can kind of see like what are the what the details are, and then if we wanted to go through and see the reviews, which I definitely recommend. So before we were talking about you want to have at least 4 stars out of 5, and then you wanted to have at least 1,000 ratings, in my opinion. But this is close enough. So if you click on it, we can go down and we can just see like some real world shots of this product. And that's really kind of my gauge on, is it worth promoting or not? Seeing like the craftsmanship, it looks like it's got a little bit of a solar panel on top. So that's a pretty good shot, actually. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty clear, to be honest. So these definitely are a little more expensive. So the product, the commission rate is definitely in line with what the product is. So we can actually go over here. Let me search this here. Amazon. I'm going to search for the commission rate. So Amazon has fixed income commission rates. So based on the topic itself, or the, sorry, not the topic, but the category. So you can see that would probably fall under maybe outdoors, possibly, or electronics, I would think. So you're looking at probably a 3 or 4% commission on that bird feeder right here. So not bad. I mean, you're looking at, what is that? So what's that? 3% of, sorry, 3% of $200. And that's kind of how you get that. So you would get 3% of that $200 if that was shipped. If somebody put that in their cart and it was shipped. So that's correct. Yeah, you cannot use a review photo though. Um, I would say I wouldn't use a review photo or a product photo like by itself, just for face value. I would bring it into Canva and actually pull it through and change a little bit, maybe remove the background, maybe take the image itself and then superimpose it in Canva or whatever photo editor you use onto a different background. Just something, maybe add some elements, some little kind of stickers, or maybe not stickers, but something else, text maybe. You just want to make sure that you're not using the photo itself. Yep. So each category has a different commission rate. Yep, that's true. They do. Yep, and that's like straight from Amazon. Oh, cool. That's $6. So hey, you know what? $6. I mean, that may seem like that's not worth it, but that's $6 more than what you had before, right? So, and those little purchases, they add up. So, would you advise starting in a pretty competitive niche, even with a big plan, using semantic SEO? Yeah, I definitely think that that would be great to try, as far as like starting in a pretty competitive niche, um, because that old saying. I mean, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Meaning, if you go into a competitive niche that is making sales and is really popular, and people are buying products, even though it might be harder to kind of tap in and find your own, like, kind of carve out your own little slice. I would say go for it, digital catalog hub for sure. Like, because you can always like pivot, right? You can always change your mind, and you can always try to promote something else, or change the direction that you're going in. Yep, exactly. Can't find $6 on the ground between here and the nearest bird feeder. If that's not the truest words I ever heard, that's all right. That's right. It's something, you know what's funny is like, um, I think it's easy to kind of get like a little, I don't know, flustered over affiliate marketing and just kind of get stuck because there's a lot to it. I mean, there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes into this that I think for somebody who's not really sure, they don't know what they're doing, is I don't know, is too much. But I think if you break it down to like bite-sized pieces and you really kind of you really try to take it and you put it into like baby steps, then I think it's a little more able to be digested and you can learn a little bit easier. You just need to learn like one little thing at a time, and then you kind of slowly start putting it together. But there's so many free resources, free social media platforms, and there's so many things out there that I think is really great. I mean, the free material, free content, that kind of thing. So I definitely don't think someone who's starting out should be paying for anything because there's so much that you can learn and grow and use just by using all free content. Right on. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, digital catalog hub. Are you thinking about? Is that kind of what you're thinking? Like, is that kind of your path you might be going with, or at least kind of starting with? You think? Because I've heard like people start with more, getting started with more higher ticket items or like softwares that have reoccurring charges per month. Because I mean, obviously, it's kind of a no brainer. If you can find the audience to promote that stuff too, then I think that's a win. That's a huge win. So it really depends on what you're willing to promote. If you can be patient, right, with these, Amazon does have the smaller commissions, but I think that should just be one piece of your puzzle. You don't solely rely on just Amazon for commissions. You definitely need to diversify and kind of like, spread out your affiliate commissions with different networks and stuff. So, and really it's going to tie into your niche, whatever your niche is. So, I think that's a way that you can um, capitalize, on different affiliate marketing programs for sure. Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, Chromie, I think that's a good point. I mean, I think you can absolutely do it as a total newbie. The big thing though is, you got to kind of figure if you don't really have an audience or a following to kind of promote stuff too. I think it's difficult. It's difficult to kind of promote to just kind of the ether or cyberspace, with no audience. But it doesn't mean it can't be done. I think it's just easier, or if you build that trust and that reputation and that kind of people like and they trust you and that kind of thing. I think it's easier to promote your links, and you would probably do less promoting and more of just people wanting to support you, so they'll click on it, whatever it is. Um, but I mean, the cool thing about Amazon is, none of these affiliate programs, they don't charge the customer anything extra for clicking on the link. So I mean, it's one of those things where it does support the individual, but they're not charging anything extra, which is cool. So okay, just trying to get started promoting affiliate softwares with high recurring commission products. Trying to take a very detailed approach with everything I have, all this software and team. Yeah, it sounds like you have everything lined up. You know what you're doing. You have a plan. Um, you're ready to rock and roll. I wish you nothing but success. That's so cool. I mean, yeah, keep learning. Obviously, don't stop learning. learning tips and tricks and different little things that you might be able to pick up to kind of maximize, whether it be, gaining organic traffic from sources that you might not be fully aware of, like utilizing all the social media platforms, that kind of thing. It's just tough. You want to kind of spread your links out everywhere, but you don't want to spam at the same time. So that's kind of a tough, weird spot to be in. I just want to take a minute and say thank you guys so much for being here, checking us out live. And yeah, this channel, you guys are more than welcome to hang out. And we do these lives about once a week. And um, the channel theme is about how to make money online with a full-time job. So we cover a lot of things, not just affiliate marketing, side hustles, blogging, graphic design. So feel free to check out the channel. And yeah, stick around. We'd love to have you stick around. Yep, right on. Thanks, Kusasi. Yeah, I'll go by anything. I've heard a lot worse, right? I've heard a lot. I've been called a lot worse. Yeah, I haven't actually looked into Bing and like Yahoo. Like I actually didn't think of that. Like, you kind of just think of like Google as like kind of the crown jewel of, search engines, which, I know it is, but at the same time to kind of branch out and really get in your, SEO and some different search engines. I think that's very smart, and that's something that you definitely should take advantage of for sure. Yeah. No, it is. It is. It totally is. Google's like super, super like stupid competitive for sure. And that's even like, it takes forever to, if you're trying to get organic traffic, even with like running ads. I mean, I've kind of shied away from ads because I don't know, I haven't mastered that side of it yet. So I everything on the channel here is all free, free organic traffic. So um, I just don't like to mess with ads because I figure people that are brand new and don't know what they're doing, they're not gonna have money for ads. So everything should be free and easily accessible. So these are a lot of great questions. Anybody have any questions? Any other questions that you want to cover here? It doesn't even have to be about affiliate marketing solely. If you guys have anything else. So how do you balance affiliate marketing with creating valuable content without being spammy? So I would say for me personally, there's a threshold to what I'm personally willing to like, what I want to push and what I want to actually kind of get out there and try to promote kind of thing. A lot of things that I have, a lot of the things that I have on my channel in the description, everything is stuff that I use as far as like equipment and stuff. So in terms of like the affiliate links that I have like YouTube wise is everything that I use. So I really try hard to not go out of that and just promote random crap. Like everything that I have on my channel in the descriptions is all the gear that I actually use and have set up and everything. So um I would say as far as like balancing it, you just have to kind of stay in your lane, so to speak. I think you want to make sure that you're focusing on your niche, but at the same time, you can kind of experiment and test and kind of test the waters, that kind of thing. But I think it's important to kind of get a sense of kind of where you are, where is your spot, like what little kind of area have you carved out on the internet in terms of you want to bring the most value and and that kind of thing. Just I think you can keep it simple. You don't have to really make it too complicated, which I think is nice. So yeah, I can see if I can find those snakes again. That was a pretty cool video of this. Let me see if I can find those snakes. Where are those snakes at? Let's see. I might be able to search for it. I just searched for snakes on Nextdoor. Let's see. Okay. Um, where is it? Um, I found it. Does anybody want to see some snakes wrestle here on next door? This is your neighborhood friendly platform. Your platform. What kind of emojis do we have in this live chat? I've never actually like messed with it before. I know there's hearts. Is there anything else that you can hit, like any kind of like celebration or like any kind of like confetti or anything like that? Anything else you can hit? I don't know what's in here. Like the sound or the different things. I love that. So for those who are just joining, why are we looking at a snake video? So this is basically I was covering affiliate marketing on Nextdoor, and just using it as an example of how you can insert your links into a Nextdoor post for free. You don't need to worry about paying for ads or anything. I love that. Those are the emojis. That's cool. So I did this. This was for who who wanted it, Kusasi. Kusasi, you want to see them snakes? That would be so cool if we could just jump up to like 100 plus people in this live stream just to look at these snakes. Yeah, you're doing the video is about affiliate marketing. Why are you showing snakes? Sure, no problem. Yeah, we're up to 26. Who wants to see the snakes on next door? We got to keep this. Oh, I dropped to 25. Okay, that's funny. Just for the snakes. Come on in. 25 people for the snakes. So, yeah, no, while we're watching this mesmerizing video of snakes, does anybody have any other questions? Anything about affiliate marketing, side hustles? You know, we cover a lot of stuff about side hustles. Um, got some really interesting videos and some great results about flipping domains. Oh, the snake lovers are leaving. It looks like down to 17. Um, all right, I'm gonna flip this back. All right, hey, you either got people that love snakes or hate snakes, right? So, advantages or disadvantages of affiliate marketing. So, I would say, to be honest, there's not too many disadvantages of affiliate marketing. I mean, when you talk about truly earning some sort of passive income, um, when you're talking about truly earning passive income and you're basically getting paid for someone to click a link and buy something, I just don't know how much better you can get than that. I mean, the only disadvantages I think for affiliate marketing might be like the learning curve, um, getting traffic, how to draw in traffic, um, and actually see links and clicks and stuff like that. Um, but I think there's not very many disadvantages except for maybe like the learning curve, for affiliate marketing. But anybody can learn anytime, any skill level. You just have to be dedicated and you really just kind of have to grind and put your mind to it that you want to learn a little bit each day. So yeah, I think that is a great suggestion. And digital catalog hub, I think that would be gold right there. Honestly, that would be gold. I mean, recommending promoting products, similar tools to what you use, and then at the same time talk about the features and maybe compare them against other tools. I mean, that's like a gold mine right there because you're giving not only you giving information about the tool itself that you've used and giving your experience, people latch onto that. They really want that kind of, okay, I'm not sure, I don't want to pay for it, so I'm just going to see somebody else's experience with the tool. So if you're able to kind of portray that through the camera or whatever, however you're doing it, um, then I think that's a win-win, for you, but also at the same time, for somebody coming to try to get some education to learn, and to learn about the differences and maybe some pros and cons, why you should use this one or why you shouldn't use that one, that kind of thing. Yeah, I love that. That's a great suggestion. Yeah, I've actually been trying to figure out, like, honestly, for me in this channel, like trying to figure out how I can kind of start with the collab thing, with trying to find somebody or multiple people in this niche that would be willing to collab and try to figure out how that works and how that would look, with like kind of building a business online and talking about affiliate marketing and sharing experiences and stuff. So I'm definitely actively trying to figure that part out because I would love to do a collab. Anybody out there that's watching this or watches the replay, if you want to do a collab, hit me up for sure. Drop me a comment in any of the videos or on Instagram, and for sure, reach out. But it's usually like, you know, people are kind of like, well, if they have a bigger following than you do, then it's not as like enticing for them. It's not enticing for them to do a collab because, that kind of thing. But I mean, it's still, it would be fun for me for sure. I'd have fun doing it. So yeah, definitely. Any steak people, yes. Steak people are always welcome. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there's no harm in recommending or promoting products that you haven't used. I think you just need to be careful about, as far as like describing the features, and as long as you, I think there's, in a sense, in my opinion, there's kind of like a moral side of that, like, and just in a sense of like, you don't want to mislead anybody, you want to make sure that what you're giving them is a correct information, and you're not just kind of throwing them down a line. You want to make sure that you at least have a general understanding of what the features of the software are. I don't think there's anything wrong with promoting products you haven't used, especially if they're really popular, and obviously you can add that to your arsenal of affiliate marketing. Definitely, I definitely think you should do that for sure. Just kind of do your digging, do your due diligence, and just have an understanding of the product that you're trying to promote. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, look up reviews or maybe look up videos on people who describe the product and kind of get a sense of what their experience was with them. Yeah. Yeah, you just don't want to kind of like get in a spot where you're like, I'm not saying you're going to give out false information or wrong information, but you just want to be as accurate as possible to really kind of like, sell in a sense. The product is a good buy, you know. So you don't want to have it be one of those situations where you recommend something and then they come back, they're like, oh, this thing doesn't do what I thought it did, or what you led me to believe it did. So are there affiliate marketing laws and regulations that we need to be aware of? So there is one actual specific um, affiliate marketing disclosure, that just the term affiliate marketing disclosure is a legitimate FTC, like Federal Trade Commission, a legal binding. The FTC themselves, they require any affiliate marketer to state that you may receive you may receive earning a commission from a qualifying purchase. Basically, your affiliate disclaimer, if you're promoting something on a blog or a website or social media, you have to have a disclaimer specifically stating that you may earn a commission from qualifying purchases. And you can go to like, you can Google like Amazon affiliate disclosure, that kind of thing. But that's an extremely important um, question, and an important, you don't want to mess with that for sure. I mean, in terms of getting shut down on Amazon or these other affiliate programs, you definitely want to make sure that you're on the up and up, and it's not worth it to try to scoot by and not put some of that stuff in there. Um, and yeah, that's actually one of the things I'm going to talk about in this video coming up. This video that I'm putting together about how not to get banned on Amazon Associates. So there's really like, I'm not going to give everything away, but there's really like five major points that you need to be aware of so you don't get banned on Amazon Associates, because you want to make sure that you go in, guns a blazing, so to speak, and you can hit the ground running, and you don't want to get hung up because of these five rookie mistakes or silly mistakes that people are getting their accounts banned or rejected for. So definitely stay tuned if you're interested in that. It's going to be a long form video coming out here soon. No, but that was a crucial question, and definitely something that I think not a lot of people think about as far as like disclaimers. So for me personally, I don't use any software or anything to track conversions or analytics because usually the affiliate program itself does that. So whether you're on like ClickBank or Digistore or Amazon, they'll track all that stuff automatically through your affiliate link. So I personally don't use anything to track, um, but there are some options out there. I just haven't done anything personally in order to track any of the analytics, that kind of thing. So. You guys having a good time? Just wanted to check in, make sure everybody's still doing good out there. So, do you need any skills to start? So, really, I think you really just have to have a sense of, once you find your niche, then you can get started with like some very basic like graphic design skills, and you can even just kind of fumble your way through like a Canva or like a online photo editor. Um, Basic graphic design skills, um, basic common sense when it comes to like not knowing that you can't spam people and knowing what that means. Um, but aside from that, I mean, you don't need hardcore marketing skills where you're running ads and you're doing that and you're targeting people and that kind of thing. I think to start, you just keep it as simple as humanly possible, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. So I would say no, you really don't need any skills to start. I mean, the skill would be to take action, and definitely you want to make sure you have the right mindset. And I know that's not quite a skill, but you need the mindset to keep going and not give up. And that's probably the best thing that you can possibly do is have the right mindset going into it. So yeah, so upfront costs to start affiliate marketing as a whole, like on the surface, is zero. I mean, should be zero. There's nothing that costs to join Amazon Associates. Um, Nothing that costs to join any of these social media platforms. So really, it gets into if you want to do paid ads or these different tools or keyword research, that kind of thing. So it's really going to depend on what tools and automations you kind of use along the way that you want to kind of help get you there faster. But yeah, there should be zero upfront costs when you're first starting. So don't worry about that. Nothing out of pocket. And YouTube is just like a treasure trove of free information, free content. So obviously use your best judgment, use your discretion with the things that people say on YouTube. But it's definitely a great resource for sure. And it's free. So the biggest challenges that I had um, starting was picking a niche for sure for the in the beginning, and trying to do too many things at once, meaning like I wanted to do a blog and I wanted to do social media and I wanted to update everything all at once every day. I wanted to keep track of updating Facebook, updating the blog, creating articles, creating posts, creating pins. That was very difficult to keep track of, but also at the same time to not get burned out. So I would say when you're just starting out, pick two platforms to use when you're trying to figure out what you want to do. So meaning if you want to do like YouTube for videos and you want to do like a Pinterest or you want to do Instagram and Facebook, just focus on two platforms, I think. Another one of the biggest challenges I had was really the learning curve, trying to learn everything at once. I wanted to just know everything all at once so I could just hit the ground running and make money. And um, unfortunately, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. Um, it's not like you're going to get rich quick overnight. Um, you need to learn the foundation. You need to learn to be able to kind of pivot and to not give up when things are down in the dumps and not going the way that you want, or you're not making the sales, or nobody's clicking on your links. You need to figure out a way to pivot and kind of change your strategy, I think, on the fly. And that's kind of something that you just learn with experience and you learn with time. And there's no easy way around that. I think you just have to kind of fail and fail and fail and fail more. And then once you kind of get into this cadence of you're slowly being able to pick up on certain things, in terms of that looks like a good pin, or that's a good marketing approach, or that kind of thing. So so I would say, do you have to keep up with any industry trends in order to sell? So I would say yes and no. It really is going to depend on your what your niche is and kind of what's going on in your niche. Um, I would say you don't have to go super in depth. Pinterest has a trends feature like on their website that you can go to, and you can search different things that are trending on Pinterest, and that could work hand in hand with affiliate marketing. If you know what's trending, what keywords are trending, then you can maybe kind of like cater your products, whatever you're promoting, and creating your pins to that specific trend. If you notice that the trend is going up like this, and some of that is just common sense. Like if we're coming into summer, things that have to do with summer are trending. Like for example, the Summer Olympics are going to be coming up soon, so that could be a huge marketing. You could use that as one of your marketing tactics. The Summer Olympics and all the things that go into the different sports with the Summer Olympics. That could be an avenue. Um, Pinterest, Facebook, those are two big ones. Definitely that are free to get the most reach. So yeah, I would say another thing to keep up with trends is again on Amazon bestseller, Amazon bestseller list. That's a great spot, I think, to go in and to be able to find products that are already selling, so you don't have to guess. You don't have to play the guessing game. So yeah, pickleball. Yeah, absolutely. Pickleball is a great example. I mean, that's something that people love to do outdoors, and they love to take advantage of being outside and be active and all that. So I haven't. So let me rephrase that. So I did have negative reviews and or feedback. Um, it wasn't with affiliate marketing. It was with when I was doing drop shipping, because I was drop shipping some pet products from overseas, and the shipping was bonkers. Like took forever, and the product, whatever the product was, it was like a little like kind of like doggy like Santa coat. It was the wrong size. So in terms of negative reviews or feedback over like the wrong product or the wrong size, I've had that, and that's kind of why I personally kind of got out of drop shipping, because I didn't really want to deal with the customer service side of it because it was just me. Um, but I would just kind of address those as they happen. But with affiliate marketing, because you're not creating the product, you're not doing the customer service. That's all Amazon or whatever the affiliate marketplace is. Um, you don't really have to worry about any of that. If somebody returns it, you don't have to kind of deal with kind of the negative side of that. You don't have to deal with that part. You just maybe they just cut your commission a little bit if somebody returns it. But that's why I love affiliate marketing, because it's the most hands-off online business that I've found in terms of no customer service, no physical products. You don't have to do any like research and development. You don't have to create a product, that kind of thing. So um, there's virtually no barrier to entry. Like the barrier to entry for affiliate marketing is so low. So really hope everybody's having a good time here and is learning some stuff here. Feel free to stick around and hang out with us. What if they leave a negative review, like for feedback on a post or something? Yeah, you know what I would do is I would just address it as professionally as humanly possible and try to talk it out. And some of that I think is common sense. But if it's something that's really nasty and really negative, and you have the option to hide it, if you think it's maybe just like a troll or something like that, you can definitely like hide it. Um, I think if you start getting more and more negative responses from people, then I think it could have an effect. But if you get one here and there, I don't think it would have like a direct correlation or a direct because if you build this audience and they know you and they like you and they trust you and they're like, all right, we're with you, we know your reputation, I don't think that would be a detriment to your audience. Definitely. So unless it, it starts happening and happening and happening, and then that's something that they're realizing like, hey, this is something that is, it keeps going, and there's starting to be a trend here, or like a theme. So sorry, I'm just looking at this comment here. Yeah. Actually, I've heard of the two-tier affiliate program. So basically, what it is in a nutshell is that you can have you can be an affiliate for the program itself, but also you can earn commissions by recommending other products to other affiliates. So it's kind of like a dual kind of thing where you can have, customers or strangers come and buy what you're promoting or selling, not selling, but promoting. But then also you can actually promote within, so promote to other affiliates. So it's a pretty cool like business idea. I've actually never done it before. I've never really participated in it, but um, I know Fiverr has one. WP Engine is another one. I think I don't think Amazon is a two-tier affiliate program. I think they're just a standard affiliate program, affiliate marketing program. Because I don't think you can do any kind of like cross promotion in between affiliates, um, unless maybe you can do it on like the Amazon influencer program. I'm not quite sure. We really appreciate everybody being here for sure. The the best support and the best compliment that we can ever get is definitely a subscribe. And if you want to hang out with us and always, like, thumbs up, those are two great ways to help support our channel for sure. Do you think affiliate marketing can be full time? Yep, absolutely, it can. Um, it can be. I think there's a lot of strategy that's involved, and I think you have to definitely diversify your path in terms of, maybe just don't stick with one affiliate marketing program. Marketplace, you kind of branch off and find other ones that you're able to. But once you have that successful, I guess, kind of routine down, and you understand kind of how it works and how you can promote and that kind of thing, I think that that's something that you can just kind of rinse and repeat and keep going and going. So that's something that you can take advantage of once you have an understanding of it and you're able to actually like start promoting products. So, yep. No, these are all great questions. So, all right, guys, I think we're gonna get ready to close up shop here on the live. I really appreciate everybody being here. It really, really means a lot, and it does help out the channel. Thanks for hanging out, and definitely feel free if you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell for sure, so you can be notified when we go live. We try to do this once a week, so for sure, come back, hang out again, and every week's a different topic. So come and hang out and chat. And yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, Kimo, I didn't realize you had one more question. So how to stay motivated, especially in the beginning? I think it's really a matter of oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. That's so cool. I'm glad it wasn't like super annoying. Thank you. Thank you guys. Sorry, Kimo. I didn't answer the last question. My throat's getting ready to give out because of my allergies. So we hit 3 hours, you guys. So I appreciate everybody who stuck around on this live. So Jennifer, we hope to see you again, and everybody else, definitely come back if you're interested. So thank you guys very much. All right, everyone. Have a great night, and we will definitely see you next time for sure. So, all right, be safe out there, everyone.